Glad you read that.
Yeah. No, I kind of knew what you saw because I can feel it when I sit down. I'm like,
okay.
Well, all right, here we are. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm changing it.
I just didn't want you to walk by.
I already said my thighs are sweating. If you can't put two or two together.
Yeah.
It's a little hot. Thick thighs save lives, you know?
Yeah, no. But yeah.
And we are live. I did it right this time. Clicked Up's in the building. We're live. 250. We're live. If you're in the building, man, like, share, subscribe. Drive English is in the building.
Oh my God.
Kel Denise is in the building.
Oh my God, it's Kel Denise. I'm gonna leave it.
King Bogus holding court as usual.
Later.
And back from another hiatus.
Yeah.
Another hiatus. Yeah. Is that guy, motherfucking corduroy Rob in this and my protege, my co-conspirator, that lady, man, she's taking the city by storm, man. She's doing some unity stuff, yo. It's that lady, Empress Makalani in the building, Nazi Pro Savannah in this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Making it does what it do. Turn it off.
Thank you.
Is the camera on me?
It's
I'm
on.
like way over here.
Yeah, you can center it on her. The person I thought was going to be here is not going to be here for a second. We're going to broaden it out when somebody gets here.
Okay.
Spitfire. Josh. Yeah.
Oh, that's better. What about that?
Yeah. Josh Davis going to be in the building. Yeah.
I ain't seen him in a minute.
Yeah. That's Slick Boss.
Oh, that's Boss.
Spitfire.
Okay,
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah. Him and Marquise.
Oh, okay, bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen them together in a long time. Yeah.
I mean,
Marquise
he
not
ain't
here.
I mean, Marquise ain't here.
Yeah.
Marquise moved out of
Josh
state.
too.
Yeah. Yo, so we in the building, man. We've been having some conversations already, man. It's been lit already. So let's go ahead and let's keep the conversation
It's
going.
been bullshit already.
What we've been talking about.
The fact that I don't get drunk, and when I do get a
little tipsy
I'm
McStagger.
good. That's what it's tipsy right there.
Tipsy
Is that?
McStagger.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been tipsy. I've never been drunk.
Baby, I've
And the
been
reason,
drunk.
'cause
I've
he
been
asked-
blacked out drunk.
Somebody
I've
asked me if I had a
fucked
bad experience, and my bad experience is seeing other people's bad experience.
Vicariously.
I will not let myself get to that level. I don't know what I'm.
Oh
capable
man,
of.
I like this today.
I feel you.
Okay, so our feed is looking great. Everything ain't nothing glitchy. I feel we're doing
And
good.
if I'm my
We're-
mother's child for real, nah,
Ain't no good, ain't it?
shit.
My second time getting fucked up real bad. I slept by the toilet like from 8 to like 3 o'clock.
That's crazy.
Wow, and I've seen that.
Oh, I've done that shit before.
I've been the
that
one to
prayer,
get the bucket.
that prayer sleep. Like, please God, if you just
Yeah, I've seen
this is
that.
post throw up.
oh
Nigga, I was
oh yeah,
done.
because the toilet be so cold
Man,
and everything.
what?
The
What?
floor is, yeah.
And I done had about 8 shots of Seagrams.
See what?
Grams.
Seagrams,
Seagrams.
Man.
This is how I know you young, bro.
He talking about
My bad, my
It's
bad, my
Seagrams.
bad. Seagrams. My bad. You're right.
Not
It's been so long.
Seagrams.
It's been so long. I
Seagrams.
took him like back to back.
Oh yeah, no, that's
This
why
was my
you
set
set
yourself
the
up.
fuck
20th
out.
birthday.
Oh, you set yourself up.
I
That's
ain't-
what I'm
that's what
saying.
you
This
did.
nigga said 8 shots.
Right.
Swear.
I'm like, y'all like, he said Seagrams.
He took
No,
all-
nigga, he said 8 shots.
Man.
You took all the shots and shot. You took all the shots.
Man.
You're supposed to pick a shot
finished
and take that one.
This is my birthday. I was up probably 30, 45 minutes after that.
You know, I don't think I've ever been legitimately fucked up on my birthday. Like, it would just be like some random ass time we just decided to
Well,
get
don't.
drunk. But
You're
like
not
a
gonna enjoy
celebratory
your birthday.
birthday
Yeah.
drunk, I don't think I've experienced.
I want to get into the conversation real quick. I want to get
Oh,
into it, yo.
here's we're back
Before
to
we
the
got started,
bullshit.
yo, we were talking about Angel Reese, and it's turned.
Oh,
into
we're going all the way back to that.
We're going all the way back. I'm gonna take
Oh,
you back.
that's what the start of that was?
That's
Yeah.
what the start of that
Yes,
was.
I'm
yeah.
glad it's not me. I've been so worried that I was the one derailing shit.
No, it's all of us.
Now I know.
It's all of us.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
We good.
If ADHD was a room
Yeah,
or
yeah,
a
yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
That's
Clicked
it.
Up would
This
be
is it. This is it. Clicked up the ADH room.
I know I'm off.
ADHD. Look, I didn't even finish it.
ADH room.
The ADH room. You know, I came up with an acronym for ADHD.
What's that?
Ass whoopings didn't help, did it?
It didn't.
For me, it did. I think I might have only had like 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers, and I was like, oh, I'm cool. I got like
That's
2 or
when you
3 of
start
those and
catching
hit in
the
my
belt
chest
and
once.
shit. Yeah, I start catching the
Man,
belt.
what reflexes
Then it
on
went
a
to
thou
switches.
wow?
And it hurts
Switches.
to switch.
Hangers,
But then you get a hang
goddamn
of it.
belts. flip flop.
Y'all,
Motherfucking
wait.
extension
Pause.
cord.
Back up. You said you grabbed it.
Yeah.
You grabbed the belt?
Yeah.
It went from grabbing the belt to grabbing the switch. Because once the belt was out the way, she was like, "Oh, you keep grabbing the belt. All right, I got something for you."
This Goku though.
Oh yeah, you can't really grab the switch. You can't grab the switch at first.
Yeah,
you got to train up.
You go for it. It seemed like a shit.
Yeah, she Mr. Miyagi you. You'll be ready when you remove the pebble from my hand.
And then I finally caught the switch and wrapped it around and bent it up.
It was a montage of ass whooping.
And she still go to whipping with that shit. Oh man.
The tradition was you gonna get your ass
music gets
whipped
real,
until
just
the switch break.
No,
She
the
grabbed
switch, the switch that don't break but bends up
Yeah.
is worse.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Get your ass whipped.
It's like a
But no,
wet.
that was the thing.
Because
You
the
get
switch
your
that
ass whipped till
don't
the switch break.
has wraparound ability.
Yeah.
And once you
And that
bend it up
motherfucker
like
wrap
that,
That bitch is a whip at that point. The
Once
switch
you
is
bend it
a
up,
whip
That's
at
an
that
amplifier right
point.
there.
Oh my
That's an
god, that
amplifier.
is a whip.
It's 2 hits in
Yeah.
one.
That is a
You
whip.
get the initial contact and then the wraparound
It
switch.
ain't even
once
that.
once you rip it up like that and it's all balled up and still,
Yeah.
that's cutting.
Yeah.
That cut.
And then it's like if you grab it and you stunt the blow, if you don't grab it at the top,
Oh,
it's,
you're
it's
absorbing
you're
it.
catching
Yeah,
it.
you're catching the
you
whip.
accelerated what the physics.
Yeah.
You done fucked
And
yourself
then you
up.
done piss your mama off.
Man.
And she going in after that.
Hey,
Oh,
man, y'all
I'm
are
about to grab
traumatized,
any
bro.
fucking
I'm the only nigga who ain't never been hit with a switch.
You ain't never been told if
You
I
ain't black for real.
Look, you
I'm
ain't
a
never
good boy.
If you ain't never been told if I fuck my nail up,
Right.
Nah.
If I
If you
fuck
break
myself
my
up
knickknacks,
fucking
if
with
you
you,
break my shit while I'm whipping your ass, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Nah.
Like, wow.
Nah, I'll tell you, it's either I'm sneaky to the motherfucker or
It's the stitcher code.
I don't know. I
You
think I'm
probably
just
passing
sneaky.
it off to AP.
I think I'm just
They had a system. They had a system. I can tell. He was like, I was either sneaky than a motherfucker or nah, I can't say that.
I got one ass whipping with a cable cord, and I was done with
oh,
ass
that extension cord will fuck
see
you.
that shit it graduated
I'm
from
talking
shit
about
to fight.
that shit, like the long one, not the stitcher cord with the double, but the cable cord with the little pointy thing. That
What did you do?
on the back of the head?
Matter of fact, what did
Like,
all of y'all do
My
to get hit by a switch?
sister,
Man, the most I would get in trouble for is just talking in school, my guy.
we was
I
like,
would get in trouble for talking in school.
And you just
We
kept
And then
talking.
after that,
12?
You just
I'll
kept-
get my ass whooped. Yep.
Just kept
We was
talking.
I
like-
couldn't help
You
it.
can't help but talk.
No.
we
I
was like
like the
11 or
switch
12.
ass
We was like 11 or
the one.
12 years old, and we had these friends named Craig and John, and they was just our friends.
They
And
thought
she let them in the house.
Oh,
Y'all.
nigga.
wrong.
And we cleaned the house up and everything before Mama got home, but she had it on her conscience. I gotta say something. I said,
Oh, your
"Girl,
sister
better
told
shut
on
the
you?
fuck
Oh,
up."
man.
She waited a whole week.
God, me and sis would have been bucking.
She waited a
She
whole week
folded.
to snitch on us.
We need to
Mama whipped.
Yeah, you gotta run the
our
fade on that
ass.
one. Yeah.
Why we
gotta
fighting,
run this
bro?
fade.
We gotta
Because
run
how
that
fucking
fade.
dare you?
God
You got both
damn.
of us fucked up because you
How
couldn't
dare
close them out.
you?
She held it for a week, but she couldn't hold
That
it. She
wasn't
kept
long
saying,
enough.
Long enough.
I gotta say something to Mama. I gotta
You
say.
pussy.
I'm
Ooh.
like, girl,
That
what
is
the fuck?
crazy.
Me
got-
and her
you
would
must
have been
got-
ducking
do
and bucking
nothing.
her.
That is
That's
Stockholm
hard.
syndrome. That's Stockholm.
Nah, Nadia was like, you must got daddy jeans because this some bullshit. I don't understand this shit. This some bullshit.
What the fuck?
Like
Yeah,
nobody
me and
knew.
Shorty would have been fighting.
Nobody
Oh,
knows.
That's one
bruh.
thing I can say.
All right,
I
so
can,
wait,
I
wait,
can,
wait, wait,
I
wait,
hold-
wait,
I love
wait.
my brothers for they always held my secret.
Let me just say this real quick.
My little brother.
This is how ADHD we are. I said Angel
Angel
Reese,
Reese.
And,
and
it went
we
a million and
never
one.
touched
I know.
it.
Yeah.
Angel Reese basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So to the
Like
situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they both came from LSU.
They played together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe
yeah,
they
yeah.
both came from LSU.
She the one that like Jakar, the Richardson.
Girl, I don't know.
No.
Shakari Richardson.
She looked like her.
No.
They favored her a
Hell
little bit.
No.
No.
But
Not
they're
even
kind
a
of like
little bit?
at their peak of public interest, so you can kind of like get them mixed up or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm mad because I don't remember old dudes.
So basically, what we're talking about is that the idea that she was on what with Shaq or
Shaq.
whatever.
she was on Shaq's podcast and he was saying how
She had a little booty meat out.
no, she was. He was that
Well,
wasn't.
she obviously
that wasn't
did.
what. No, that's not what happened. She was on the show
She didn't have no
dressed
booty meat out, though?
appropriately. No.
Oh, okay.
She was on the show in a jumpsuit, like sweatpants and a zipper shirt.
Oh, okay.
And then he was talking about dunking, and then he was like, "Yeah, I want to see you dunking them little shorts you had on." Exactly. Thank you.
That was
pedophilia. That is
No,
fucking
don't say
gross.
woman, bro. Come on, G. That's wild.
It's creepy as fuck.
way
But
that's
it's creepy as fuck.
No.
That she grown as fuck.
She
Shaq,
grown.
I love you,
Hold
Shaq.
on.
Shaq is old as dust.
Hold
What
on.
the fuck?
Wait a
These are
second.
adults.
Y'all are reading way too much
Barely an
into
adult.
this.
Wait, Bogus. I got a question.
That's exactly where my brain went.
Where is the line of pedophilia? Is it kids or is it a certain
Age gap.
Where do we draw the line?
It's only for men,
Come
though.
on, like
Right, exactly.
Exactly. No, it's not. I'm 32 years old. If he's 18 or 20 years old, that's too fucking young. Why?
For you though, why what you're saying is
Because when
it's
I
too
was-
young.
But she
period.
like 23, 25.
Because 4 years ago, I was 28
What do
and
you
he
mean?
was 16.
So 4 years ago, you weren't trying to fuck him. Like, so what are we doing?
Wait, so we drawing the line at an age gap or we drawing the line at kids?
We
Because
draw the line at,
pedophilia is trying to fuck with kids.
I think we draw the line at how old you are
That's
and
right.
how long
That's
they were
crazy.
children.
That's crazy.
In your growth.
That's crazy.
That's
in your
crazy.
age.
That's crazy.
If they were children the whole time up until last year and you 55 years old.
I literally
Something is wrong with you.
just met a person. I'm not gonna put this person out, but I literally
Josh.
hey, big Josh, have a seat, big guy. I literally met a person whose father,
Rob, Can you fix the cam?
yeah, fix the cam like when he
No,
sits
what-
down, I'll set you up. I met a person whose father is closer to 90 than her mother is closer to
Zoom out on that
50.
camera.
And they still both met when they were adults.
You can go ahead and.
And they were married for over 10
over
years.
You was waiting.
And she doesn't have, like, that's just the way apparently her mother dated. Like, her mother dated older people. That's what's her thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the word I want to use? We victimize women when they're younger than the man. But we don't victimize young men when they're younger than the woman they're dating.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a.
I mean, but that's just an
there's
issue
a
in the culture,
dynamic.
period.
There's a dynamic with men and women. Period. Men are more eager sexually
False.
at a young early age. That's not.
It gotta be.
They are more.
You didn't
eager.
let her finish.
Gotta
She's talking about a
Let
younger
her
age.
cook. Let her cook
No,
it out.
no,
Let
at
her
a
cook it
younger
out.
age.
Let me say.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm just
I'll
saying.
let you
younger
finish.
age.
Wait a minute. Real
I was
quick.
just
Real
throwing
quick.
I'll start at
Welcome to the show. A long time amazing person in Savannah. A long time boss of mine. I got to do this right.
Yeah, before you get fired. It's not a game out here.
Yo, my guy,
Make sure I'm
co-director of Spitfire Poetry Group, keeping on the legacy of all that was created. Yo, it is that guy. It is Himothy
Y'all
him.
beatboxing like a motherfucker today, God.
It is Himothy him in the building. That guy, Joshua Davis in this motherfucker. Give him his applause. Give him his shit.
Joshua Davis. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
I can't believe it. Got him on the goddamn podcast. You know what I'm doing? I'm still in that vibe from that nigga that be doing the haircuts. The Spice Ball. I be watching that nigga like cutting hair and shit.
That's crazy.
So like I was
I like
saying,
that shit. I like this shit. I like corny shit on TV.
like I was saying.
I hate serious shit all the time.
Yeah. Anthony, I just
So-
want you to know.
Yo, stop. So what we're not gonna do? We're gonna just stop that
Not
right
gonna be
now.
no in between the sheets type.
There
of thing
will
going
not
on.
be two things.
he's-
You are not going to be over sexualizing your voice.
Wow.
One, and my real first name. That's not
Crazy.
what we're doing here. That's not
Yo,
what we're doing
the
here.
way he stopped everything is crazy.
Like the-
He's like, whoa.
Wait a minute. Can we adjust his? He's not on cam all the way.
Did you zoom it out?
Yeah, I did.
All right, we gotta
A
let
little bit more. A
Empress.
little bit more.
We gotta let Empress get through with this flawed ass point she got.
All right, cook it out. Cook it out. Cook it out.
This is real. It's realistic that guys.
Or horny freaky fucks?
Yeah, like we. Okay, let's be real.
So all of
Women-
y'all got pregnant.
women-
like-
hold on, no,
yeah,
no,
go ahead.
I'm
Let her go. 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 Let her go.
Neither one of us got kids.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
Women are interested in sex early,
Dick.
but we don't act. We don't act on it as
Prominently?
eager as guys do.
Start at 14.
Then, if they start at 14, 15, both guys and girls, it is frowned down on for a female to be sexually active. Guys who are sexually active get dapped up, they get kudos, and especially
I see you, little bro.
And especially if they start messing with an older female, even if it's by 2 years, 2 or 3 years. So there's more credit or clout with guys being
sexually active
early.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, go. Yeah,
But
let
then
it cook out. Let it cook
hold
out.
on, wait. But then there's the protective. Women are more intimidated by men in a sexual sense than men are by women.
I can't tell. I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay, I'm speaking for women like me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This nigga.
They are more intimidated by men sexually than men are by women. So, as a young woman, an older guy is kind of creepier or more intimidating than an older woman is to a young man.
You
And
done?
those are my only points.
Okay.
You get on my fucking nerves.
It's not a flawed point. It's actual.
I'm gonna start from
The
where
back.
you last ended all the way
and
back.
go up.
Can we get this nigga some intro music?
The increase in young men, the increase in coverage of young men being groomed by their teachers refutes all of that, okay? Young men, especially going through puberty, are terrified of the opposite sex. They just don't know how to.
Yeah, they don't know
Of
what to
course.
do.
That's why you see the awkward, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even know how to ask for a number. And they be 25. Niggas be in the club hugging the wall. And all the women are dancing to Cardi B WAP. So no,
WAP?
or whatever. WAP, I don't care. Thank you. This shit is
would not wanna
WAP.
have no WAP
Right? I'm
pussy.
reading it as it says. So, but the thing that's killing me is like, you're talking about women being, the first point was women aren't as
I can imagine her,
Sexually-
Angel Reese, being in that position.
hold on.
Having an
Hold on,
interview.
let him cook
Your
up.
I wanna
Shaq-
make sure-
when
wait,
Shaq says that, and she's instantly like,
Yeah, she was.
They know each
But
other.
still.
They
doesn't
work together.
matter.
No,
they don't know each other.
What
He's
was
fatherly
made
to her.
What was made? The comment
He's
that was made was that he
fatherly
said
to
he
her.
wants
That's
to
what you were
see.
saying.
He wants to see women in shorts dunking.
No.
What I'm
It
saying
was about her
is-
Was it the
specifically.
actual quote
I'm-
saying,
wait,
"I
wait,
want
wait,
to see
wait,
you"?
wait,
I'm gonna pull up the video.
Pause out. We let you
I'ma
talk
pull up
all
the
the way
video.
through.
Let him-
we
yeah,
let you
let him
talk all
go.
the way through, and let him do his
We
thing.
all know in this room a girl who was 12, whatever, who was work.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We
We also know girls who were fucking their hairbrushes, humping their pillows.
I don't know that.
No, it's a common thing, bro.
No,
That's why Kel
It's a
laughing.
thing.
Kel knows.
It's a thing.
That's what
It's a
I
thing.
know. Women, bro. Like I ain't trying to hear that shit. Y'all was freaks. Y'all,
To they self.
women was hitting me. No, y'all was on the phone with me when I was a
wasn't
young
on the phone
lad.
with
No, I'm
shit.
talking about women, like the
I
girls
was on the
my
phone with other
age.
girls.
No.
Was
Let's
on the
get that
phone with me
together.
when
Okay,
I was a
so-
young lad.
Yeah, let him finish. Let him finish.
Telling me how they want stuff done. Like it's not like I had the knowledge; the girls did.
Because we played with a brushes
Okay,
and toys.
but don't try
because
to
of men
but
like
don't
that.
try to come on here and
Hey,
tell
I
me.
didn't say that I was agreeing with her.
I'm just saying,
Most of
don't
those
try to
girls
come
were
on here and tell
probably
me.
molested.
No, that's a broad stroke. There's a lot of people who are just
No, because
curious.
you become curious
It's
at
not
a
to
younger
say
age
that it
and you
doesn't
play
happen.
around and try and figure stuff out.
But there's a lot of people who are just curious.
yeah.
And there's plenty of people that I know who were just curious.
But
and they were just like, that shit felt good, so I kept.
The situation at hand.
I'm
is
finna
a
pull up
young
the video.
lady
I'm
under
finna
the
pull up the
age
video.
of 22, 23,
All right.
sitting with a man that's 60-something years old or 50-something years old,
Whose daughter was that?
who is seen
I
as
remember.
fatherly. If I knew Shaq, even
That's-
at 32,
You're putting
he
that
would
on
be
me.
fatherly.
At the Wild Out Show, Duncan. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh my
What?
God. Hey, and I love when y'all do that.
What you say? Hit and taste the pills.
Hold on, wait. God damn it.
He's fatherly, and to say that
You're saying that. You're putting that on him.
Shaq is not.
I'm saying from
Shaq
her
been
point
fucking
of view.
20-year-olds
How do you know what her point of view
since he
is?
been.
You're
Okay,
saying.
all right, I found it.
That's it.
I know it.
Nah.
I know it.
No.
She is not looking at him like
imagine
that.
you
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in those same little shorts you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, Duncan. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Come on now. That's hella platonic.
I didn't hear
He's
that.
talking about money.
Yeah. All right.
Duncan.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I Billy the Duck.
That's all
Bro,
we need to
imagine
hear.
you.
That's it.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in those same.
Yeah, no. Okay.
when we
I didn't
first-
hear that. I didn't hear that.
talking
first
about
half.
If that's how it happened, fine. But the way
Yeah, no. I didn't hear that
I
second
know,
half, so
but
I'll let
my
y'all
thing is,
have
I
it.
saw the
We can't
clip.
all talk at the same time.
I saw the
hadn't
clip, so
seen
I
the
already
clip.
knew.
Okay, let's do this. For disclaimer, I hadn't seen the clip, and the way it was presented to me.
This is the
was
video I
that Shaq
heard first.
said-
That's fine. I agree with you.
The Shaq said to her
Well,
in the
I never
interview.
got to finish fucking
Well,
explaining
let me
the
just
motherfucker.
say this is how it was presented so I can disclaim what I said. Because this is public and live. It was presented to me that Shaq said to her, I want to see
I
you.
wanna see- yeah.
I want to see you dunk in them little shorts you had on and Wild 'N Out.
So that was
With
the
that being
way
said,
that I was.
I can see her being like, oh.
Yeah.
If
You
I
get
may
what I'm saying.
interject for a quick
Go ahead,
moment.
please.
Being
Imagine you.
That whole moment that just happened, that is way too commonplace
Thank you.
in society right now.
Right.
That was
I'm gonna have to
propaganda.
clear
Because
that up.
my initial issue with the thing had nothing to do truly with him saying what he said to her. It was about the part when the people were saying she shouldn't have an issue with being sexualized because she sexualized herself because she wears shorts that show underbutt. That was where my issue came in, and that was the conversation we were having. So
Can I ask you something?
I was about to say, I
What?
came in on the back end.
Y'all don't see a problem with that?
What just
if
happened?
I'm in a place that
No,
is
just-
appropriate
just-
and there's no kids
No,
around,
not
I
that.
don't see an
Just,
issue.
no, I'm saying like
what
just,
part?
Just like
Keep that as a subject, though, what just happened. But
with
go
just
ahead,
like
continue.
just wearing clothes with your shit out.
No.
I see a
It's
problem
like
with
that's no problem.
it. I see a problem with it, but I'm Muslim, so.
Okay. But
I didn't
my
hear the
thing
shift
is,
this way.
I feel as if there is a limit to, should you have your entire ass out? No.
But it's like
So there's a
like once
degree
you-
of ass that can be out.
Yeah, it's
in
like-
public?
it's
There's
like-
a degree of what is just trashy and what can be considered as cute.
But
Yes.
but look like once
And it
you,
depends on the
once
size
you,
of the woman because I
That
can't
as
wear
well.
everything.
I
that other
don't
women
even think because it's like once you open the door, like the door is open.
Yeah.
Everything else that's behind it, you can't be mad at it. You can't say, oh, you could do a little bit, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean,
It's either you can or you
No,
can't.
it's called,
it's like a disease
no.
in one part of the body is a disease in the whole body. You
Yeah,
don't.
you can't
You don't
just-
just have
No, the
cancer.
fuck- no,
You know what I
it's
mean? You don't
not.
just
I have
have.
a problem
No, it
with
is
it.
not.
I have a
No, it
problem
is not. Because if you have cancer in your lungs, they're not finna treat your fucking brain for it.
No, but you're gonna die.
But when
Yeah,
your brain is
and
going to
it's-
shut down.
and it's cool,
Yes,
great.
exactly.
But at the end of the day, yeah, it may affect the whole thing, but the focus is one area. At the end of the day,
So we're focusing
What I'm
on your
saying-
dress and then how it affects society.
Okay, cool. So what I am saying is, rather a man.
is
Thank you. Thank you.
Shut up!
Thank you, bogus. Thank you.
No, but
My troll was about to go under the bridge.
even-
let my troll go, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
Can't you let my shit go sometimes, bro?
Sometimes.
Pause.
Sometimes.
I ain't going for real.
That's crazy. I can't even laugh now.
I ain't going front. It's a little
Good.
validity in that though.
Right.
What?
But what he just said, it's a little.
Okay, go ahead.
No, because my thing is, at the end of the day, a body is a body. You gonna respond to it how you want to respond to it, and I'm gonna dress it however the fuck I want to dress it. Granted, what comes behind it, I will have to then deal with. But if I have a problem with it, I'm not finna just shut the fuck up because you're gonna do what you want to do regardless.
If I have the
so
same-
I'm gonna continue to complain. I'm gonna continue to tell you the correct way to go about it because you're not gonna stop talking about it. You could at least do it with some fucking decorum. That's all we're asking for.
How come you just don't get
let's
tired
do
of
this.
complaining?
Let's do this.
What?
Why you just don't get tired of
Because I want to be me and express myself freely without y'all bitches trying to say something to me.
Yeah, it's,
So-
not, it's not complaining.
But you
They're really
can't-
fighting
but
to just
that's
be
like-
on
We're
top
just
of it.
thank you. We're just fighting to be able to exist. It's not my fault I have a fat ass and titties.
But here's the thing.
I
But here's the
just
thing.
have
Wait.
Yes, how I present it.
your fat ass
how
and
I
titties.
present it is
It don't-
Knowing
it
we
don't
all
matter,
know
though.
We're
it
women.
should not matter what
Kel.
I do.
Kel.
No, because I deal with this problem all the time
No.
growing up. All I had was ass. But my entire life, my parents sat there and put me in pants that was 3 sizes too fucking big for me because they were automatically sexualizing my body.
Because
that is
everyone
fucking
else
disgusting.
will automatically sexualize your body.
Instead of accommodating them
Yeah.
teach me how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Or teach
Nobody
them
is
niggas
doing
to
that.
not be.
Or fucking protect
Yo, wait.
They
I
are
already know what you're about to say. I already know what you're about
You
to say.
don't.
Yeah, I do. Oh,
Y'all
teach the
niggas need to
boys
have
how
No,
to.
fucking
that's not what I'm about to say.
discipline.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You're not. I know the do-rag gives you powers. All right.
You ain't got your necklace on today.
But
so
I
calm
have-
down.
Right.
It's
I
not all.
don't. Oh,
it's
shit.
not coinciding.
It's
So
all
your
over with.
superpowers
I'm
are a
all in.
little
Yeah,
dull
I got
right
It's
now.
done.
All right.
I got you.
Oh, he got the Cuban links. We back.
Crazy word.
He got the big Cuban links.
Crazy word.
Let's understand.
But let me just say this real quick, bro.
Can we get a definition
Since
of
the
autonomy
beginning of
first?
time.
Autonomy is just your.
I'll pull up the goddamn website.
No. Let him go. The working definition is good. Let's go.
Okay, I just want to say this, bro. It doesn't matter what a woman wears, and that's evident in society. When
Fucking
niggas is
thank you.
over in India. The
Thank
women
you.
are fully clothed and they can't go out by themselves without getting gang raped.
Because
That's
the men know what the woman has. That's one thing. But since because they know they have a vagina.
but naughty.
It
That
don't
is
matter.
so fucking disgusting.
That's
though.
that's science. That's
Yeah.
that's not
have no choice
niggas.
but to have
That's
a
not
fucking
niggas sitting
vagina.
in a cabal like, ooh, women have pussy.
What? This one might not have it. But this one does. Oh my gosh, she's showing her ankles.
Okay. Let's calm down. Let's calm down for a minute because we're doing a lot of talking over each other, and it's not gonna help.
It's all
me.
love, though.
Yeah, no, it ain't no hate. I'm just saying, like for clipping purposes, it's gonna be really difficult to clip this shit because 14 motherfuckers are saying dope shit at the same time.
So let me ask you something, Bogus. If that's happened in India, right? Imagine if they dress like people over here. You don't think that number will skyrocket?
I mean, nah, bro, because it's happening. It's happening anyway.
It's happening anyway,
my
but you don't
thing
think
is-
it'll happen at a more frequent
The
rate?
fact that
What's
it's
your-
happening
what's your-
and they're taking those precautions to keep it from happening is the part that you're
No,
missing.
no, I'm not.
But
missing
what
it.
you're
I'm asking
arguing
the question.
is
I'm asking.
no. I
the
hear
question.
you. I hear you. But what you're arguing is ease of access.
Thank you.
Yeah, what?
That's it. It would just be easier for them to do it. Yeah.
It will justify their reasoning
I
more.
got you. You said if they were dressing like that, those women still have the mindset, I can't go out by myself.
No.
Even if they have a man with them, it still happens.
No. What I'm.
No, but I'm
what
saying
what
the
I'm asking
clothes.
is-
The
what I'm-
clothes is a moot point. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not.
It's not
saying,
going to skyrocket. It's just
I'm not
easier.
saying-
I don't know about that.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that it's easier access. I'm saying that
It's
a man's
definitely-
horniness will go up for
It
seeing.
definitely will because they're
from
not
seeing what they've
exposed
seen.
to it
Right,
prior.
right.
But
You're right.
the problem with that is the fact that a man's horniness in the head of his dick controls his entire body and not the mind that God fucking gave
And
him.
that's
We can't control it.
That is
No.
a fucking lie.
Hell
Y'all
no.
choose
I don't
not
believe
to
that.
control
I
it.
don't
Right.
believe
Y'all
that.
choose
You're
not
wild.
to control it.
No.
But why,
Let me.
since the beginning of time, we've all known the attraction that men have to women.
Okay, and women are attracted to men.
Yes, but why
So
would
why
we?
the fuck is there an excuse just
Well,
because they
we
have
not-
no?
Well,
not the same.
It
one,
doesn't
we
matter.
understand.
The sexual attraction is the fucking same.
No,
and the
no, it
problem
do matter.
is,
It do-
Why-
it-
hold on,
it
hold
do
on,
matter.
we
hold on.
understand
All right, cool.
that no
It matters.
matter the understanding that you have of men and what they should be doing,
Yeah.
they aren't.
Yeah.
And with the
Because
fact
there
that
is no
wait,
culture keeping them accountable for their
real quick.
behavior.
But with the fact that they aren't.
Josh. I would love to know.
Because he's literally.
Yeah. Because he's tried to jump
he
in,
tried.
and he's not used to our dynamic.
Yeah, you just gotta
So
demand your
yeah,
space.
you really
got to
jump in.
You gotta demand your space in here.
You basically, I say shut the
Yeah,
fuck
he's
up.
all polite.
Yeah, like G shit.
You got to channel Barry White,
It's
but
like-
hold on, y'all.
He
basically like
came in on that
family
sexy shit,
arguing.
and we're like, yo, you don't know how we get down.
Nah.
Like, at all.
I got hit one of them.
So yeah, I would love to hear. You've heard a lot so far. What is your perspective on this?
First of all, I've just kind of been catching up. And, you know, I came in on the back end, so I've been getting important plot points. That being said, honestly,
Another shot for everybody?
I'm just
Sure.
I'm already 2 tequila deep, and
You're a whole bartender, sir. Please,
I
please.
support all the
That doesn't
bitches.
mean-
Sorry, I
just 'cause
didn't
I
see
sell
or
coke
notice
don't
it
mean
as
I
a
do it.
problem, mama. Let
I
them
appreciate
bitches out.
respect. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I withdraw the last statement. I apologize, sir.
but
Continue.
No, but seriously,
Can somebody get it
to be
popping?
honest, I feel as though
Pass it.
I mean, all of this is very subjective.
Very
If
much.
we're
so.
being,
sure.
if we're being honest.
Fair enough.
honestly, and I've spoken to you about that before, Anthony. I meant
No,
Josh.
yours. Sorry.
How I as just how life is in general. I feel as though I feel like there's a level of responsibility on both ends for this subject matter.
I respect that. Anybody want a water?
I think I'm okay for right now.
Oh shit.
Do you have any tequila?
Fuck. We got vodka.
I have vodka.
He's talking about tequila right now.
So the answer is no.
We were offering another white. Damn it.
Yeah, we were offering.
That is not the same.
It's not, but they're still white. Fuck off.
That's crazy. That's like what Scandinavia and Uzbekistan.
Right. When they come here, they be white. So that's all that matters.
Hey, I ain't gonna get surprised.
I'm looking at you like
one nigga ride bikes, the other one know how to build bombs.
I think
two different whites.
I think Josh is about to hit on my point. I really want to.
No, yeah, go ahead, Josh. Cook it out. Cook it out.
Anyway, so like I said, I feel like there's two levels
Roy,
of
I need yours. I meant I
responsibilities that you
said
have
Roy.
to.
Photo Roy.
that
That's
have
where I
to
got
be
Roy from.
acknowledged
Sorry.
for
Rob.
sure. Is that when it comes to men, or I don't even want to just say men, because if I'm being real, I've always had more female friends than guy friends. Right?
I got some here.
And women are funny, and that's just putting it lightly. Like the shit that niggas say and do all the time, I hear 10 times worse from a lot of the girls.
To the point
and it's
about
crazy, especially like when it comes like, ooh, look at that ass and all of that, popping out like
we do
it's
that.
crazy. So I'm going to be a little more general
we do
here.
that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And
But we
I
don't
didn't even
have
pour my
standard.
own shot.
no,
We don't
they
approach it, though.
absolutely do. The difference is you will accept it when it's another girl. I've on multiple
Yes,
occasions
because
seen
it's a
another
Because we're not coming
energy.
from across the street.
We're not coming from the state of I want to put my dick in it.
No, we just
Just
Yeah,
the tongue.
because y'all want to put y'all tongue on it.
no, it's not.
No,
it's
I get it.
not.
I mean,
No, it's
listen,
not.
Wait a minute. First of all,
My
let's
point.
be 100% honest.
That's
I'll tell Kel
Both
who
of the
shit that
ladies
ass
in
fat.
this room.
Yes, I eat pussy, but that does not mean
So
every
then
time
that- so
I'm
you don't
complimenting a
eat-
bitch, I'm trying to suck on her clit. Like,
I
no.
don't eat pussy. I
So
eat
that
pussy.
doesn't.
Just because I say your ass fat don't mean I'm trying to fuck.
Right. I can say like, God damn, all right, I see you, and then keep moving.
Thank you, but that's fine.
Yeah, and
That
I
right
say
there
that
is
to women,
fine.
man.
You can't
Shit,
be
keep moving.
explicit.
Thank you.
You
That's
gotta be
all we're
poetic.
saying.
Yes,
That's
most
all we're
definitely.
But that's not fair. That's
You
not
gotta say-
fair.
Yes, it is.
Corduroy Rob is not a part of the art community. This
They
nigga
ain't
does
got
not
shit
have
to
to
do.
fucking write
No,
about
this
fucking
is-
Corduroy
bars.
Rob knows how to
Every
date
time
in
he
his
say
tax
shit.
bracket.
I don't.
Yeah.
But he
I'm
knows
not-
how to date in his tax bracket. He
And
fuck with
now-
women that fuck with him.
and now-
And so
now-
he don't have
He
that
doesn't
problem.
fuck with women. Let's be clear. Rob's spoken.
Rob is spoken
he's
for.
He's
Corduroy.
spoken for right now.
Rob.
But I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
he knows.
I got your back, bro.
He knows
Pussy
what
PR trying to
category
bring you
play
down.
in.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah, we strong around here. Yeah.
We about ours.
So I digress.
Anyway.
my point is that there's a level of responsibility on both ends.
I agree.
As a male, or somebody that's observing, I feel as though there's like you said before, there's a level of decorum that you should have.
Yes.
Like if something is everything that's attractive or everything that makes you feel great inside doesn't necessarily have to be shouted from
No.
the mountaintops in
No.
that moment without some sense of filter.
Tact.
And the clothes. we
And
wear
on
should
the
have
and on the
some
opposite
filter.
on the opposite end, the responsibility to the wearer, since we're talking about clothes, I would say would definitely lie in being aware of the
The
hell you
attention.
are,
How you present
or
yourself.
how,
Yes.
or
And
what the
I-
commonplace is for where you are
Thank
and what
you.
you want.
Thank
And
you.
honestly, when it comes down to it, it's literally just selfishness on both sides of
Okay.
what you want and how you want. And because say we're walking down the street and Shift says,
That's a throwback.
Shift is crazy.
That's a throwback.
That is
No,
a
that's
throwback
cool.
for real.
That's how.
That's how far y'all
I
go
gotta
back.
interject
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
yeah. That's how far y'all go
I've got
back.
other rap names, okay? I don't correct people when they use my old, because that's how I know how long you've known me. So when you bring shit
Matter of
up,
fact, when
I'll be
I
like,
first
do the
heard
same
of
thing
you,
with Matt.
That's
that
my
was-
guy.
When I first heard of you,
Yeah, right.
that's when I heard that name when I first heard of you.
Yeah.
Before I met you, it was like, oh, this dude named Shift. I was like, who the fuck is Shift?
yeah, it's
Shift is
different.
cool.
It's like, is it Shift
Right.
like stab a nigga up, or is it like Shift like he put that
No,
work
G.
in? Like I didn't know.
Shift? Like,
Shift.
oh, shift. Like,
So, okay, now I now
And
I know.
I
though.
agree, and that's why I
Shit
said
is
earlier.
crazy word.
But look,
This
it
nigga's a
is.
criminal.
But if you don't
ADHD
know, dude,
mafia?
This nigga's
ADHD
name
mafia?
is Jailmade Knife. crazy.
I'm
ADHD
bleeding.
Mafia. Let's get back on
wait,
that.
pause out. If you take that name out 10%, we get it right here.
ADHD Mafia.
What, ADHD Mafia?
Hell no.
But like I said, like
Or
if-
Shiv.
Oh,
if
Shiv.
me and I-
Shiv.
If
If
you and
it's-
I were walking down the street, right?
Right.
And we approach, we see this young, attractive lady or whatever, and she has one cheek out, one cheek in, cleavage out, the yin yang, whatever, just painting a mental image right here. Fine, beautiful, whatever. If I say, damn, you look really good or whatever, and if he says the exact same thing, but to me, she gives me the
stink look.
yeah, the boo-boo face, or like she ignores me, but when he says it, thank you, it's about
It's if she's attracted
if
to
you
you.
want it or
who
not.
said it.
And so that's
But
the point.
the
That
thing
is
that's
also a
different.
part of that.
That makes
The
it
thing that's
hard.
different though is if I see it, I'm gonna start barking uncontrollably. He's gonna have to grab the back of my shirt and tell you to leave. Like, ma'am.
See, but that's a difference in approach because
I mean, but my
sexy classy versus let's say it's me and you and we got the same shaped body and you do ass out, titties on fleek, and I do
Niggas still say fleek? I ain't know.
I don't know.
no, I
Women do.
and I do fully covered shape showing. I would get different approaches.
then I would.
Then
Yeah,
you would.
I can. I'm not. I
Same
am
body,
not
same
saying.
shape.
I am not
different
saying
clothes.
that is not what happens. I'm
I
not
ain't saying
denying
not
that.
saying that. I'm just saying that
You
if we
attract
want
what
a
you-
different,
What-
if we want a different response, we have to give a different. If we want
Which
a different
is
reaction,
true.
we have to give a different.
And that's basically what I was
both.
saying.
No, I agree with that, which is perfectly fine. But at the same time, sometimes I don't necessarily. I'm not the one to walk around with my ass cheeks out all the time, but I will occasionally do it because I feel as if I look the fuck good. My ass looks great this day.
And
So
it
if
do
somebody
be.
makes me feel
Damn,
good.
girl,
Look,
you
shorty.
look the fuck good.
And I'm
I'ma
gonna
be-
scoff, and I'm gonna be like, "You're fucking
I'ma be
disgusting," and
100
I'm gonna
with
keep
Kel.
pushing.
But you
It'd be
said
105 degrees down
They
here, bro.
agree with
Thank you.
I'm a
not
nigga.
trying to be
If I could go
covered up
outside in the
24
Speedo, I'd do it.
fucking
I would go outside.
outside
It'd be
in the
hot as
Speedo.
fuck.
Okay, now you're wilding. Stop.
You could go
That's what I'm saying.
Stop what you're doing.
Yo,
You see how you feel?
Yeah, girl, we see it all the time. Girls see it all the time. I'm gonna say this.
What would be?
I'ma
the
say
response?
this to that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
But
see-
wait, the
I
niggas
see
ain't
men-
gonna trip.
We still get
You know
the
what I'm
same
saying? Like,
response,
I'ma
though.
say
It doesn't
this.
No, I'm
matter.
just
You know what
saying.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I've seen men buffed up.
Gray
Lord,
sweatpants.
Running.
Now, look at that.
see that?
Yes, I'm about to say it. I'm about to count it. I'm about to count it.
Nigga
I'm
and
about
all
to
of us.
count it. I'm about
Okay.
to count it.
All right, good. Do what you do.
Running. Little itty bitty shorts.
She
with the
breathing
little-
hard as shit right
With the
now.
little print.
She's excited. She's
With the little-
excited.
With the little print
Sweat
shaking.
dripping.
And I'm like, I'll be like, girl, you see that?
Yes,
And she
but
be
that
like,
isn't the
"Ooh."
comfort between you and your homegirl.
But if I was running with him, I'd be like, damn, boy, some shit. I would have
Yeah,
said,
I mean,
You
it
might see it
happens.
and start jogging too.
yeah, like that.
I'm not saying it
What's
doesn't
up?
happen.
What's up?
I just
So
wish
look,
that we
but
could have
that's
some
my
decorum
horny.
from
That's
time
my
to time.
horny.
So right. So see how this is the thing different when women display their horniness or their sexual attraction, they're doing so from a perceived perspective, protected space. I don't have to be labeled what you get labeled for saying the things that I say to you the way you would say them to me.
I mean, it's just the consequences of your actions.
So it's like, oh,
we not out here
because
just
look,
doing
because
it
what
like
does she say? Oh, you look good as a fuck. For you, that is perfectly okay to say to a grown man that you don't know. If I turn around and say, damn, girl, you look good as a fuck. Oh, he's a creeper.
No,
Oh, this dude is this, that, and the third.
Look,
I
she's
can't
not-
agree with that.
No,
She's not
no,
obligated
it's
to accept
it may be a different
Thank
wording.
you.
But
I'm not
that.
obligated
No,
to
if
accept
I say
it.
good as, if I walk up to a chick and say, "Oh man, you look good as a fuck," you
You're
just talk
not,
about the
no, it is
decorum.
not.
I think
that
that's cool, though.
phrase is fine.
That's cool,
It's when
though.
you go and be like, "Damn, shorty, your racks look good," or "Damn, that ass is fat," or
So if
"Damn,
I was-
shorty,
if I was
what you got
jogging
going
by-
on back there?"
if I was
That is
jogging
where
by
the line
dude,
is fucking crossed.
and I was like,
So that's why he said.
Damn, your
That's
dick
why
print
he's
is
saying it's
big.
subjective because
But
it's
if I-
not that something is being said.
It
It's
was-
if I was
some-
running
not
by
an even
dude,
kill.
if
It's just
I-
not an
it's-
even
it's
kill.
not.
There's
It's not.
and
But
so
at the end
any
of the
point
day,
in time-
rejection.
Wait.
Time out. At the end of the day, rejection still will play a factor. So just because you came to me nicely does not mean I owe you a nice response. Just because you came to me disrespectfully does not mean that I owe you a disrespectful response.
What else?
I don't owe you shit, to be completely honest with you. But if I am attracted to you and you compliment me and in a respectful manner, yes, I would probably give you the time of day.
Talk
but
to
if
these
you're
niggas,
not that
Kel.
cute to me, I don't have to fucking respond back to you and give you shit because I'm not attracted to you.
That's not what he's saying though.
That
That's
is
not
what
what
he's
he's saying.
saying.
Wait, that's
what
not
I'm
what he's saying at all.
What are you saying?
See, what my
And let him
point
cook
is-
all the way out, please.
I'm not gonna interrupt him
Please,
again. Go
everybody
ahead.
let him go
Go.
all the way out.
So, and this is the thing.
gotta pee.
It's not an even kill in almost any sense of it. But my point is that there is no standard, no clear-cut standard.
No, not
as
at
to-
all.
Wait.
I'm not interrupting him. I am agreeing. Leave me alone. Continue.
As to what can be said, from whom it can be said, and when it can be said. So in the same space, just like what you just said, you have to. The antithesis also has to be true. If somebody wants to come to you and they want to say, "Hey, damn, you fine as fuck," as like, damn, whatever X, Y, and Z, you have to also say, "Damn, well, I don't like that. Keep going or whatever." And accept the fact that this person, this is them expressing how they feel about it, and this is what they like or whatever. While if you reject them, they should be able to accept that rejection.
Yes.
But the problem is, too many times nobody is ever like on the same wavelength. If you reject that same person, they might be like, "Oh, fuck you, bitch," like you know, X, Y, and Z.
Most likely.
And there could be another person that might do the same thing and be like, "Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm going about their business." But you'll never know. Just like I can say, "Damn, you fine. Hey, man, you are beautiful," and you'll say, "Nigga, get out of my face." Or you might say, "Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that." And you know, not to leave this with women. I've definitely, as a bartender, as a past performing artist, I know Jive has been here. All of us have probably been in these moments where I've definitely been in really weird, awkward situations
women,
behind the bar and
yes.
stuff.
Not me.
Aunties and stuff making passes and stuff, and you're just like, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate that." Thank you. Can I get you another drink? Or you know, just like,
but also,
or I pass it to somebody.
It's
You know,
learning
it's
how to
or-
code
you
have
switch
to.
wait,
and
because
adjust to your surroundings.
the code switch for men is different because I can't go. Ew, bitch, get the fuck out my face. You can ew, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to?
That ain't got- really
I
ain't
have
got shit to do
literally
with
had
me,
women
bro.
say, I've literally
That
word
ain't
for
got shit to
word
do with me.
had a woman say to me, "I should take you behind this building and rape you." I've had that
That is
said
disgusting.
to me.
And call that bitch out
And
for
then
that
what do
shit.
what do you do as the quote unquote big black guy? You don't go.
You smile. and shut that
Everybody,
shit off.
and the only thing I did
I'm
was
sorry,
like,
but at the end of the day, the type of responses and the behaviors that y'all have to adjust to and do, low key is the men's species' fault. If
And
y'all
that's-
learn
oh,
how
man,
to
that's
a whole
control,
nother species there.
yes, that's what I call y'all. I call the men their own species. Anyway,
Crazy.
what I'm saying is because of the behaviors of the men and the fact that y'all can easily take over a woman at the end of the day, I'm sorry, but that's just an extra precaution y'all are gonna have to take.
That's
That's the responsibility
madness.
of what it is that a man has to do. Because I don't know if I can take you seriously or be comfortable or safe around you because of the nature of y'all's gender. I have to. We haven't taken a shot yet.
Because the likelihood of a woman actually following through with that.
but look, what did he just say about kids in high school and how terrified they are
But
of
we
being
talking about
groomed by women?
adults.
But these men grow up
If
to
I
be.
say
These
I
kids grow
should
up to
rape
be
you-
But
these
still,
men.
I should
But
take you behind
these
this
men-
building and rape you. The likelihood of me actually
A
being
man saying
successful
that is
in that,
much
It
more
doesn't
dangerous.
matter.
But it's
It
fucked
doesn't
up.
matter.
It's still
Yes.
fucked
It
up.
doesn't
the
matter the
likelihood
success
of
of
me
it
being
happening.
successful in even
That
attempting
part does
that,
not
But here's the-
matter.
but
It
here's the-
should not be done, period. No grown ass woman should be talking to no 17-year-old boy in fucking
I'm
high
talking
school.
about a grown man.
No,
talking about
but
his
that's he's
experience.
talking about
Yeah.
little kids.
No,
I'm-
he was my bad. He was relaying back to my point, but his original was he's talking about him.
A
It happening to
grown
him.
woman, a
And
grown
as a
woman
man's
saying,
Wait,
a grown
wait,
woman-
But it's a problem regardless.
My-
If it is a woman or if it is a man, the word rape, assault, or anything of a manner
There you
in
go.
regards should not be fucking spoken of.
But-
you
but
might
here's
not
the
be
thing,
able
okay,
to have said
but
anything to her
to
to
the
her face.
point-
And I understand that is a bad predicament that men have to be in because you cannot protect yourself the way that you may want to in that time. But at the end
But
of
they
the
don't
day,
have to
the
feel-
reason why they
But then
should
you're
still
go- so
feel
they-
that
so
way.
then
It's
you're-
not that
you're
they
gonna-
shouldn't feel that
the
way.
problem
It
is you're
still
gonna
a
fault
threat. I
me
am
for-
calm.
you're gonna-
It is still a threat to their whole body.
You
You
are-
should not be okay or have to push aside because somebody said that they're going to sexually assault you, whether you are a
But
man or a woman.
when you know the context, like
It doesn't matter.
Listen,
You have to. You gotta,
The
let
matter-
other- you
the
gotta
context
let
does
them
not
talk.
matter.
You gotta let them
it
talk.
does matter.
Like,
Saying
It
I'm
does
going to rape
matter.
you?
no.
It
She's
does,
trying to. She's
it
trying to.
does matter because if I'm talking to Jive, I'm grown, I'm 32.
Okay.
However old he is, and I'm talking to him,
478.
and I walk by him, and I be like, damn, I'd be like, damn, you fine as fuck. I should take you behind this building and rape you.
That is a fucking problem.
I get that.
No.
Let me say what I'm saying.
You can say what
With
you're saying.
that being said, he understands that I'm not literally.
He doesn't have to understand that. Nobody should have to.
Let her finish.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to let you finish.
Oh, she don't want to hear it.
It's not that I don't want to hear it.
She has been saying.
I just do not agree with that.
The context between him and I, he understands that I'm attracted to him enough to take it that far if that was something I would actually do. But when a man says it to a woman, it's like, would you really do that? Like, it's a little bit.
You do have to look at it a little different.
Because here's the thing. There are a lot of men, and I know a few of us, who have been sexually assaulted by women. And then that kind of conversation that you're having right now minimizes that experience.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of men.
It's very dangerous.
And it's
for real.
When you're not allowed to protect yourself, then what somebody else does gets considered fair play.
Yep.
And then now, what was I supposed to do? My hands are tied. And I don't have the wherewithal to protect myself to scream out.
So you're saying that, roles reversed. No, roles the same. If I said that to you, you are extremely
But I'll be vulnerable. Like, I've been in a situation, and I've been. So I've been on the other end.
You saying a woman like me could literally not
let me say something.
Go ahead. The wall.
There are ways.
It's not about. It's the discomfort. Like you are bringing that into my world.
Yeah,
and that
is true too.
It's. It's a heinous thing. It's not something to just be thrown around.
Because
even for you to just say it like jokingly, it's weird.
Point,
at Kel's point, it's like it's not either way. It's just wrong. There should be no double standard. There should be no. You know what I'm saying?
So, there is a double standard.
That's the part. That there is a double standard, that is a fucking problem because there'll be little boys.
I got you, Kel. Let me
go ahead, please.
The thing is, like, with what you said, and especially with what Josh said, there's men who are sexually assaulted by women. Women roofie drinks. You know what I'm saying? Women will catch you off guard or hit you. You know what I'm saying? They had Misery. You know what I'm saying? Shorty tracked down her favorite author, held him up somewhere, broke his leg so he couldn't leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
there are unhinged people on both sides. But the thing is, we as a people who have, sense, bless you.
Thank you.
And not just people in this room, everyone who controls like what's acceptable in society, we need to speak up and say, look, bro, this either way, this shit it's wild. So like, regardless, if Jive was 50 Cent and fucking Karuchi came up to him and was like, I'm gonna take you behind this building and do whatever the fuck I want with you.
That is terrifying.
He has every right to be like, yo, this makes me uncomfortable because
men are more likely
hear me
to
out.
Like some shit.
No, hear me out.
That's not
okay.
See,
that's not true though. That's the thing.
They're
Whenever they're
not. I kind of think that is a little true.
Whenever you are in a relationship and somebody says something of that kilt, like I want to have my way with you, that's cool. But whenever you bring in the R word, it's weird. Right. So to my point, like if John's 50 Cent and Karuchi comes up and says that shit, if he reacts super defensively, well within his rights, because someone said they're going to bring physical harm upon his body
against
and he
my will,
punch her out or something,
he has every fucking right. It's self-defense.
No, it's over with.
It's over with.
He's going to jail.
It's not. Yeah, he is. But I'm saying it
that's
shouldn't
the
be.
discomfort that men have to do. I'm just helping her understand why it's not. You know what I'm saying? So. Like, if a nigga acts out on that, he's in the wrong.
Immediately.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's the thing. And that's so...
Thank you, brother.
I just want to captivate
on that
one. Well, damn, a female was trying to vouch for y'all hoes, but y'all wouldn't even let me say it.
But women, am I right?
Exactly that moment. Like, so just now, like as Schiff was speaking, Nadia, you were saying... but it would be more common, it would be more acceptable, it would be less likely is the word you use. That's the thing. Those things are based on what we're told or what we believe or what we've experienced or seen or whatever. In reality,
and that does not make it okay.
It should really be it should be on an even platform as far as like if somebody makes you uncomfortable, like he said, like I don't know. See, that's the thing. That's the thing though. Like
say that to and who I couldn't.
You shouldn't say it, period.
I know.
Back to the point earlier, it depends on who you are. Like there are moments where you're like, dang, I'm turned on. but that's from somebody that I might already be attracted to, and I have a connection with. And then the next person that I do not feel that way about, I am completely uncomfortable, and I'm trying to find a way to escape the moment. It's the same thing, but on the other end, we've all been commonly trained and raised to say that as men and guys, we're supposed to just accept it, deal with it, and move on and be strong. You're supposed to be a man. That's why man up. That's why there's so much of a gray misunderstanding on what it is to be a man, especially now, because there's so many places where we're stereotyped, but we're supposed to be able to. You're supposed to be able to deal with this. But then you're supposed to be gentle and soft over here. But then I'm supposed to be able to take this and not take, and it makes it really hard. So you find yourself in a limbo, in a space where you're like, dang, like,
what the fuck
do I move? Yeah, am I supposed to move forward? And now you're like, oh, you're a bitch. But then if you go back, oh, why would you do that? You're just a barbarian who, you know what I'm saying? Lock this nigga.
You're toxic.
Bro, there's no
It's a very
winning.
thin line, and it
really,
sucks.
really is. And just for stuff just like that, it's like, as a guy, you can't be uncomfortable without being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you can't.
Or your discomfort being transferred to how your discomfort makes her uncomfortable, and then now she's recentered, and now you're at fault. Well, I'm not comfortable with you talking to me. Why would you be uncomfortable? And now you're the bad guy somehow for not being comfortable being put in the situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like
the good old Uno reverse card.
Man.
reverse.
Cha-cha now, y'all.
And that's the thing. And so I feel like, I mean, we're so far gone right now. It almost seems it's insurmountable. But at the same time,
not the big words.
Hey, well, I do not approach men in that way. By the way,
no, which is fine.
In general, like that's the common retort.
Me personally, those type of things should be taken very, very serious on both sides, and it hurts my heart the fact that little boys 11 to 15, like for Boosie, for example, if I'm not mistaken, he paid some bitch to give his son head at 13, 14 years old.
Nah, he was younger than that.
Or whatever the fuck it is, irregardless. I think he was 13 or 14.
It wasn't a surprise to the son.
It does not matter. That father should not have done that.
No.
He should not have exposed him to that.
He's 14. He's still a kid. He's not able to process that.
No, even if
you're coming up and you might be 14, fuck with a 14-year-old.
Exactly.
It happens, but it's not healthy. Like it's something like
a 14-year-old giving a 14-year-old some head.
That is more digestible than your father.
14-year-old being given some head by an adult.
A prostitute?
20, 30 years old?
That's fucked up. Yeah, prostitute, that'll fuck you up.
It's still head.
It does not matter. It's not still head. That is fucking sexual assault. It's statutory rape.
A 14-year-old.
No, that's the issue.
No, it is not.
This is why it
is not.
happen
And that
even
is
when
where the
they're
translation
14.
gets messed up.
Even if they were both 14, he's fucking his image up of women at that time. I'm guaranteeing.
Of course, when you get deep into psychology.
No, but that's the thing. He's gonna grow up with that image. So especially if it's a fucking 28-year-old and you're 14, because now you're gonna go to school with somebody who's like 32 and be like, I can crack that.
Yeah, I know I can get on that.
Shit, I done cracked a motherfucking 28. That's nothing. Hey, what's up, Miss Johnson? And that's not how you.
And that shit is not okay.
You're a predator because you got preyed on at that point. So you don't know right from wrong. But it's what you do from that point on, you're gonna be judged by it. Because there's no like, well, they did it first. Well, nigga.
Oh, well, you should have learned your lesson.
You can't just pass on trauma and then back up on it. Yeah. So the thing is, like, my bad, I got
you. You're good.
When you're talking about these interactions, especially with like little boys get preyed on by their mama's friends because they moms be single moms and they friends become. I can watch them. You know what I'm saying? The babysitter. It's all kind of shit. But we're so fucked up that, you know what I'm saying? We be so fucked up that we, in society, we see all these like rap videos. We see all this shit that they push out in the media where, you need to be a ladies' man. We internalize it like that was normal.
No.
I'm a man now. And that's not okay. But that's the rape culture on both sides. Because just like there's a girl being molested, there's a little boy being molested. But that little boy is way more stigmatized.
Nobody is paying attention to that baby the way that they need to.
Yeah, and it's just fucked up across the board.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, it's just heartbreaking for everybody because these people are gonna grow up and then they're going to take these values out into the world, not knowing they're flawed.
That they're wrong. Yeah.
Right.
And then it affects us because we see it. And we're like, bruh,
What the fuck is you
Right.
doing? You
what
good?
does the world come to?
That's
This
the
nigga
same.
just.
That's the same with when little ones experiment with each other, and the older little ones, still a
Exactly.
little one, like a 10-year-old experiment with an 8-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. It's still
8-year-old
fucked up,
experiment
even
with
if
a
you close in
6-year-old.
age.
And then they close in age, and you think it's okay. Like you,
It's still
catch them, you beat their ass because they experimenting, but it came from somewhere.
But see, the thing about it is the part that pisses me off when it comes to that point when the parents do catch them, they just whoop their ass and tell them no. They don't educate them on what is
And
going
create a
on.
complex.
Why exactly?
I think people do that because they don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
How to-
Figure it the fuck out.
Some people believe
Figure
that
it
the-
out.
I
that
agree with you,
children
but
don't
you
do
still-
that.
it's-
Yeah,
it's-
no, I get it. Parenting
hard
don't
to-
come with a manual at all.
it don't.
But at the end of the day, you gonna whoop the kid. All you doing is confusing them.
Yeah.
And then 9 times out of 10, I'm still confused, so I'm still curious. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
Your whooping is only gonna last me 30
And now I'm
minutes.
gonna do it in secret.
Exactly.
30 minutes is crazy.
After I get done hyperventilating,
Yeah, for real. 30 minute
back
ass
on
whooping.
time.
That is-
I was about to say,
After
my
you
mom
talk-
definitely
Y'all
took
ain't never
breaks
had y'all
sometimes.
ass
I
whooped.
mean,
I'm
we
just
all
saying.
My
remember
mom took
being-
breaks sometimes. I'm not done.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
we'll have a
crazy.
little
Wait until you get in
5-minute
the bath.
conversation
Oh,
and then
right.
come
I'm
right
sorry.
back in that
We all
bitch.
remember
I'm
being
running
children.
away.
No, you
took a
run
break.
away,
Check it out,
bitch.
check
If
it
you
out.
run
Y'all
away, you're getting
Where we gonna
choke
go?
slammed.
Check it
No.
out. Check it out.
This is a conversation.
So check it out. I wanna switch
'Cause I know
gears.
we all
Yeah.
I wanna switch gears.
We
remember
was
being
talking about
children.
Angel Reese.
We still ain't even.
We
handled that.
never talked about Angel Reese.
We did for a split
Well, you know
second.
we
Split
did.
second.
It got
All right.
debunked.
It did.
Yeah,
It
it
got
got
It
debunked.
got debunked. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
when we played that other video and it went further, it got
Face
debunked.
asses.
Yeah.
Pussy PR ain't in
Hey.
the bill. Y'all ain't in that triangle. I'm breaking everything up.
I don't fucking need it.
I will say one thing about two things. One, I want to ask this one question because I was thinking about it while you were talking just now. What if we were having this conversation 100 years ago? Like, what? How do you think this would be different?
They
Like,
wouldn't be
First of
speakers
all,
right now.
we wouldn't even be in this room.
Y'all talking too loud.
They would be in the other. They would be. They would be in the other room having a conversation about our conversation
Exactly.
without ever having
Well,
to
hold on. Well
And
whispering. Well
don't let us hear it through the
so
wall.
think
What?
about.
We
Hold
hear
on,
through
I'm
the
gonna be
wall.
right back. I hear women speaking.
So I say to that.
Publicly
I say think
humiliated on
about
camera.
that. Like
Come back sweating. All right.
like we're only from 100 years ago. We're probably what 2 generations removed, maybe. Think about that. Like the way that like how we're like oh man, that's wrong. This is rape culture. This is X, Y, and Z.
As
Like
normalized as it used
this
to be.
was normal. Or like if you like literally if you just take you go over the ocean, there are so many cultures. Like we were just talking about the age thing. You're literally an adult at like 14.
14, yep.
14. Like so like you have people like that come over here or vice versa. They're like, hey, what is wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll say even over here, it's like that in like the Midwest. Like they really sometimes they view kids as adults. They give them all the. They can drive at 14 and all that shit in like them rural areas. That's why they be having them fucking child brides and shit.
So
weird.
that's why like conversations like this are very interesting because it's like
Oh, I thought that spilled. I was my bad, Josh. It was empty. I was like,
whoops. But it's like
Turn it back on and off.
it's like, dang, we're having this conversation, but perspective wise, like somebody else is this is just normal. Like, what are they talking about? Like, I'm 14 and I have X, Y, and Z responsibilities.
Right.
It kind of just speaks to like,
The culture is different.
yeah, and it speaks to like our resources or like our blessings.
Yeah.
I'll say like the ability to not have to worry about.
Just unplugged it.
Well,
like,
we got different moral compasses.
But think about those compasses honestly evolve with the level of responsibility or
Perfect.
that you have as an adult, and on top of like there's several different factors, but life expectancy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
It's
different.
switched over.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Especially with the life expectancy going down to what 60 to 70 years old.
Yeah.
In between 60 and 75.
well, I mean, it's gone up from what it used to be.
Yeah.
What is it now?
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's really like 80 something.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
like they just
Technology done that, man.
Yeah, they literally just raised the retirement age. You know, not only just
I know
so
that.
you gotta wait longer to get that Social
I
Security.
know that's up to like 70, 75.
Yeah, it's like
That's 'cause
I think
life
it's like
expectancy
70
went up.
right? Because life
Yeah.
expectancy that usually goes up with that. I mean, that plays because they're like, oh man,
Yep, you gonna
these
die
old
5
niggas not
years later.
they gonna get older.
They
like,
not dying fast
you know what I'm
enough.
saying? Exactly. So
They
we got
emptying the bank.
Exactly.
Somebody
And
go get the pillows.
I wonder
quality.
what have we done to come from living from 100 plus to goddamn 30 years less.
The food.
I'm about to say,
Is it?
okay.
The air,
The access to healthcare and everything. Like,
And-
you know what I'm saying? They working niggas harder.
And our laziness, we don't take care of our body.
They working niggas harder.
We put shit in our body and then just let it sit in there. Don't nobody work out. Don't nobody have a physical desire in their body.
For some people's life is just they want their life to be filled with pleasure. Fuck all the rest.
You gonna die soon. Like that's just what's
Hey, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Shit, fuck that.
Hey,
Way up, I feel blessed.
See,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
the
I
fuck?
don't want to make it to 75.
I ain't listen here.
I'm sorry,
want
bro. I don't want my child changing my diapers.
Nah, I don't.
I don't want a sexy nurse changing my diaper.
Nah,
That's all.
I'll be looking at
And
you
I
like
can't-
that.
I can't do nothing.
But then you be
Right?
seeing the people
Can't
who
do
take,
nothing.
but if you see the people who take care of their bodies and be set in their 70s and still physically active, that's all it takes.
No,
Man, you
when
could
I
be
was
here.
when I was going to the gym, I seen a dude probably 60, 70 years old. He's throwing up 70. He's curling 70.
Yeah, no, which is possible. Hold on, time out. Clicked up shot o'clock. Cause y'all been sitting on this shot for a minute. Let's drink up.
Oh, man.
Fuck y'all
Shots
got going
poured,
on.
can't be
I ain't gonna lie to you.
ignored.
I've been drinking
No, it
before I
can't.
came here.
Okay, I want to switch the subject. Me and Kel.
Let us take this shot
Oh, that's
first.
all
Damn
right,
it.
let's go.
Oh Lord, I don't feel like that conversation.
Yeah.
Shots up, shots down,
Shots
all
up,
around.
shots
Let's get
down. Take a large gulp.
This nigga taking a shot of sweet tea.
it. No, he got his shit in there.
I put about this much in.
Oh, okay.
Izzy's drinking.
Did you just chase that with wine?
Yeah, I did.
Alcoholic.
Oh man, I have friends that.
I'm chasing mine with
Pussies.
coffee and liquor.
That's a lot better
Chasers.
than more alcohol.
Let it be known the king does not use chasers.
Let it be known far and wide. Send the
If I was
decree.
drinking tequila, it would just be straight.
Yeah, tequila, water.
Fuck that.
As
Like water.
it is written, so it shall be done.
I don't drink.
Translation: I am an
Take you a shot of
alcoholic.
whiskey, man.
I'm not
I
even
drink
alcoholic.
wine.
All right, so
Mr.
check it
Man.
out. I want to have this conversation.
Empress don't drink.
I want to start this conversation. We're an hour in, and we got
Oh,
like 45 minutes left, a little bit, and I want to have this conversation.
Just ask the flat out question. What is this, that, and the third?
What
Get those
is the
definitions.
difference between?
Oh, shit.
Here we go. I'm putting on Josh's
Better
voice.
be good.
What is the difference between friends with benefits and a situationship?
The same thing. It's no different.
It's not the same thing.
What's the? I'm sorry. Let me.
Let me
Yeah, no, you
let me
stay out of
say.
this conversation because you don't
To
know.
me,
I'm about to say.
You ain't
To
even in the
me-
field like that,
to
bro.
Yeah.
me,
Right?
Good, and I'm proud of you. You don't ever go into excuse
You
me.
have
I
no.
spit.
You have no frame of
Yeah.
reference, sir.
Yeah.
Hug your pillow.
Just enjoy.
Hug your pillow.
Yeah,
and-
just enjoy
and
the toxicity of the
He
world.
said, shit. This my
I
baby
wish I had
girl
my
right
blanket.
here.
on the mic. To me, friends with benefits is that.
Literally,
I
friends.
call you for the benefit. You call me for the benefit. That's what it is.
But we're also
Is that a
genuinely
friend?
friends.
But
as
we
well.
friends. But I fuck with
Like
you.
it
we
started
can
off
hang
as
out.
a friend.
We could
and
go.
then-
We could go do this. We could go do that.
I'm sorry.
So they just love it. They just doing it, dick and pussy.
We're friends
Yeah.
that occasionally have
Hey, man,
sex.
let me-
You
let
look
borrow
at me
some
as a
pussy
friend,
real
or
quick.
we look at each other as friends.
Initially, we
friends.
both were friends.
We both friends. We
But
probably have a
chemistry
Just
popped
friends.
off.
And we'll probably have a conversation like, you know what? I'm single. You single.
Was good.
I don't want a relationship. You don't want a relationship. I want to fuck sometimes. You
Boom.
want to fuck sometimes.
So you want to go
And
get
that's what
something
that
to eat?
is.
When we could do that too.
Yeah, every now and then.
But
And
when
then we
I
go
call
fuck
you,
after?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna want to link up to fuck.
No.
And,
And
when,
then-
when we're not linking up to fuck, we're linking up the link.
Yeah.
Just to hang out.
Yeah, because
That's
we're
not
hanging out
a-
with like a group of friends that we are all associated with.
Yeah, we might hang out sometimes, strictly hanging out.
We're
We
not
might-
saying it doesn't get muddy.
We
Yeah,
might.
no,
We're
that's
just
not.
saying
That's
these are the
later, that's later,
definitions.
that's later, that's
We
later.
might
Yeah,
end
we'll
the
talk about
night.
definitions.
We
Okay.
might end the night, separate from everybody, and go on to get some.
Yeah, and then come right back.
But a situationship.
It is. It's madness, actually.
A situationship is.
I mean, I've done it. I've done it. I'm just saying it is madness. I participated
support
in
a
the
fun
madness.
little-
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
As long as you
A
can do it
situation-
appropriately, live your best life.
I've
But what's
had
appropriate?
one friend with benefits,
I'll give you that.
but a situationship is more like
Y'all know y'all feeling each other.
something where we like each other. We're not friends. We like each other. We want to get to know each other. We're getting to know each other. We're probably being intimate, and now certain obligations are starting to come in. Like I'm expecting this from you, you expecting this, or I want this and you want that. But we
Are
really
still
don't
not
know.
putting any titles or
We
anything
don't
on
have a
anything.
title.
So we dating.
No.
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 That's hold on. I got you. Let me speak to the male mind.
Let Bogus go.
No,
Let
let me speak to the male mind. Because I got you.
Let Bogus go.
I'm gonna
Please.
speak to the male. I got you,
Why I feel
fellas.
like Bogus?
Hear
Wait,
me out.
wait. Bogus, why I feel like we don't only like real hoes in here?
Bruh.
Say real hoes.
Horse.
My whole stage is friend with benefit. I haven't done.
I can respect
a situationship and a friend with benefits starts differently.
Yes.
All right?
Thank you. That's what I was trying to explain in the
friend
car.
with benefits, y'all
were
have been,
already friends.
Y'all were locked in. Y'all was linking. Y'all was playing video games. All that shit.
Yes. And it just so happened to happen.
Whether it was a conversation, whether it was a spark, whatever. But y'all know
that we're just
there's
friends.
a conversation that, hey, we just friends. We not even on that.
And
but
if he talked
that
to
was
me,
cool.
if me and him is friends with benefits, and he talked to me about a girl or whatever,
I can't
Then
catch
it's cool.
feelings.
I don't get in my feelings.
No.
I can talk to him
So
about
this
a
is
guy,
a square can be a rectangle. The rectangle
No.
can't
This
be a
is-
square.
No,
type
but
thing.
if he started,
Yeah.
I love that.
if he started
Crazy work.
being serious,
It
It
with her,
is madness.
It
It is
works out.
mathematical
if
madness.
he
Hear me out.
start being serious, if he start being serious with her as the friend, I respect that, and we not benefiting no more.
So it is, but it isn't the square rectangle thing because a situation they can't be the same thing because it's just different. Like a situationship, when you enter into a situationship, it's supposed to
Amari
build
said, "I love you, Kel."
into.
Love you more,
it's supposed
Mari.
to build
I miss you, baby.
into a relationship. A situationship does.
You said it's supposed to?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the way.
So it
Right,
is
but what
like-
happens when your
it is
friendship,
like
when your
dating.
friend with benefits, you guys
Okay,
decide to
time
have a
out. Let me
conversation?
Let me just finish
say
this.
this.
I got you.
They
Let me just finish
will
this.
eventually tunnel
Hold
into
on.
that question of what are we?
I got
they
you.
all
But
eventually
let me,
do.
Not all the time. I got
Not
you.
all the time,
But let me just say this. Whenever you meet someone, like so far as the situationship is, you don't
It
meet them
shouldn't.
being friends. You
No.
Right.
one
Y'all are
of the
strangers.
parties is trying to spit game.
Yes.
Now it gets received. You know what I'm saying? The game's taken in.
Mm-hmm.
She fucking with it. He fucking with it. Whatever. But there's something because we don't know the relationship. There's something to where somebody's needs aren't fully met in a relationship.
Right.
So you can't. There's no way that you're like even 5 dates in you're not with somebody. That's a situationship. Because you're building into something. Y'all are going on dates.
Yeah, y'all don't have a quite.
Y'all
don't
are
have a
hitting each
title
other
yet.
up every day. Y'all talking throughout the day, but y'all aren't together. That's a situationship.
That's not dating.
I thought that was just
No,
called
it's-
talking.
Yeah, that's dating.
That's called talking.
You
It
niggas,
becomes
Rob,
a
you ain't in the field.
I'm a
Stay there and be
You
quiet.
old.
Nick.
I love you though, bro. I love you though, bro. But you old. I'm in the
Let me have
pocket.
your back.
All right?
Let me
I'm
have your
getting
back.
close, but I'm in the pocket, nigga. all right?
Nick, let me have your back a little
right
bit.
here, so
So in the situationship, the difference between dating and the situationship is in a situationship you're a little bit more than dating, but you haven't kind of.
It's like you're already.
You're not more than friends.
What is more
You're
than
not
dating?
Right.
No. You're more than friends.
More than dating is we're more frequent. We're more
That's
frequent.
dating.
Dating. Okay.
You're
my
wanting to say
definition-
more than friends, Nadia. Because
Okay.
even the frequency it's dating no
So,
matter what.
to me-
You're more than friends. You're not friend with benefits. You are still friends. You
Y'all
have
are
no
friends,
right.
y'all just
Nobody
fuck.
has any right to trip if y'all haven't had that
Exactly.
conversation. If it gets to be too much for somebody, they
Somebody
have to
needs
speak.
to back out and say
wait,
something
wait,
about
wait,
it.
I'm trying to get.
Bucket, I respect
Okay,
you,
go
bro.
ahead, go ahead.
You're
I'm
saying
trying to
everything I was
answer-
saying
I'm
earlier.
saying, bro.
I'm trying to.
It's
answer
all
his question.
communication. I promise you.
Yes.
The difference.
Not y'all with a
to
whole
me.
accordance.
Listen.
To me.
A whole accordance. You're right.
Okay, y'all.
Whole
I'm
quarter.
gonna answer your question. To me,
That's
the difference
crazy.
between
I'm sorry, Empress. That was wild.
I know.
what you
Get
just
some
said.
hors d'oeuvres. 10 on pump one. These hoes
The
is self-serve.
to me,
I'm leaving. I've had enough. I will not stand for it.
Arnold's face.
I'm gonna answer your question. To me, the difference between dating and a situationship, dating to me has not gotten to a situationship. Dating to me is you take me out or I take you out. Oh, this
Hold
is
on, time
dating. I said dating to me is you take me out, I take you out, we get to know each other, we might set up another date, da. Situationship is I know the next time that I'm going out, I'm going with you, you know you going with me. We going out, we fucking with each other.
It's
right?
obligation.
At this point, we
It's called
fucking with
going steady in like 1950s terms.
Right. So in the
What, a
situationship,
Yeah.
we steady. We know we dating each other. We like each other.
But
we
it's just
getting
not
up.
exclusive.
Okay, wait. Let me
Wholehearted.
cut you off real quick. Let me cut you off real quick.
You not my man.
Let him cut.
Yeah.
Let me cut you off real quick. Okay, right.
Let him go. Let him do
Okay,
it.
so you got friends with benefits, then you got dating, then you got situationships.
And you got fuck buddies.
If we're gonna put it in order,
but it's not in order
Crazy.
because
You
friends
slucked
with-
that in real smooth.
because friends with
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I took a sip.
it's not in
she
order
did.
because
Yes, she did.
Crazy.
it's in order, but it's not in order because friends with benefits can lead to situationship.
Everything
But-
can lead to one another.
but what leads to dating?
But listen,
Conversation.
situationship does not have to start with friends with benefits.
Okay.
Situationship can start with dating. Me and you dating. Now we frequenting each other. You expecting a phone call from me.
That's what dating is. You're obligated to have these type of expectations.
With
But in
dating-
See where
You're allowed to have
where
these
I'm falling short in my understanding
With dating,
is I'm not obligated in none of these situations.
Okay, Rob. That
Okay.
is you,
Hold on.
motherfucker.
No, no,
When
no,
I
no.
said
To be
obligated,
clear,
no, no,
you
no.
are.
That's
No,
what
you
I
are.
said.
When
That's
I
what
said
makes it-
obligated,
makes it
I
a
meant,
situation.
Hold on,
There
time
it
out,
is.
time out.
when we start obligating, when we start with the
Right.
minute
Thank you.
obligations,
That's
like
what I'm
you
saying.
didn't text me this morning.
That's when it starts to make
But-
that shift to more personal.
I got to speak to the male mind
Is
because
that
I get
is
it,
that
Rob.
not is that not a transition to relationship?
It
It
can
can
be.
be.
It can
Look,
die
look,
right
wait,
there.
wait,
It's not a line segment.
wait. It's, as she said it earlier, there's like a Venn diagram with several different circles.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a Venn diagram
there's a
with
lot
all of
of
these
stuff,
things in there,
yeah.
and they overlap.
And so there's
in
a lot
many
of
different
overlap,
areas.
but there are some things that are like
I ain't with
Yeah,
this,
Rob,
bro.
it's scary out here.
Don't be it.
Stay-
Don't do it. Don't do it.
This
Stay
That's why
inside the
if I'm
house.
dating- That's why if I'm dating and
Look.
it doesn't have the intent
Look.
of being a relationship,
Look, I'm
it's
looking at the
dead.
camera. If we gonna be in this shit, we gonna do this shit intentionally.
Amen.
If we ain't doing
Go
this shit
ahead, Rob.
intentionally,
Right.
But
And
see,
what the fuck is it
intentionally doesn't
don't
always
do
mean dating to
situationship.
marriage.
no, intentionally means
You have
directly that.
No,
Yes,
no, it
Rob.
does not.
Yes,
No, it
it
is
is.
not. That is not
Okay,
what intentions
I say this-
mean.
I say this 'cause
Intentions
I look
mean
at- I look
having
at-
a point and staying to it.
No, I look at relationships
The point is
way
marriage.
different.
No.
I
Should
look,
be,
exactly.
but
That's the point of relationships.
Relative.
No,
If we
it's
not-
relative because
No,
in the
Rob,
beginning
no.
of dating,
If we're not
before-
growing,
If we
Hold on,
dating,
'cause
what are
can't
we
keep
doing?
talking over each other.
If we dating, what are we doing?
You can be dating to experiment, to learn what you do and you do not like.
That's
That is a
friends with
part of it.
benefits.
No, it is
No.
not.
Why,
no,
why
it
am I
is
saying?
not.
Why am I saying? Oh, that's my girlfriend, and I'm not trying.
That
to,
is not what dating is, though, and
I'm
that's
on
where
the
the
page
misconception
with you.
comes in. At
So-
dating
That's what
is
people is fucking up at.
All right, pause
That's-
out, pause out, pause out, pause
exactly
out, pause
because
out,
the
everybody.
misconception
Pause
of
out,
what
everybody.
the definition of one thing
Pause
is.
out, pause out, because I see where Rob is
I
coming
know
from.
where Rob is going at.
But wait, let me do this. Because to speak from where Bogue is coming from, the male mind. Once you start obligations, once obligation starts,
Yes, then it's on
that's
a track
heavy
to
labor
relationship.
on the male
Yes.
side.
Yeah,
So if I'm
On both
obligated to
parties.
you.
On both
No. It's not the same. I know women love to think that everything is exactly the same,
No,
but it is not.
Hold on, bro.
no, let him cook. Let him cook, bro.
Wait, let me. Yo, I let
got
y'all cook.
next.
Let me cook. Yeah,
I got
yeah,
next. I got downs.
My man played 21. My man played
Pass me the
21.
sticks.
My man walked up. What's the score? I got next.
20?
Downs, bro. I got downs.
I got downs. I ain't that old, nigga. I still have
Lost, cuz. Let me have it.
Y'all made the rules, nigga. Of course you.
Oh,
Yeah, I cooked you. Yeah.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, they say I'm
Go
fast.
ahead, John. Go
It
ahead.
ain't safe
Go
for the
ahead.
black or the white one.
Wow.
Hey, crazy work.
Yo.
You said
so
heavy labor on the male side.
This is
Got you.
heavy labor. Appreciate you, brother. I am that old. I would
I
have
ain't
lost it.
I ain't saying, nigga. Damn. I ain't even have to say.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me save this nigga real quick. Yo, but there's heavy labor. So once you start saying, "Oh, I have obligations on this nigga," it's labor.
That is when the
intensive.
transition of what is going on changes, though.
Yeah,
Let him
of
cook,
course.
let him cook.
Yeah. So when you use those terms kind of lightly and loosely, a lot of women use those terms because the obligations are not female heavy yet. Once we are in a situationship or friends with benefits, the obligation is still male heavy. And the tilt of the scale doesn't tilt to be more equal until we're in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? But once we're in that situationship, it's still the guy's obligation to initiate. It's still his job to create. Go ahead.
Let me just say this.
Go ahead.
Because it's
I
always the
consider
bitch that's
myself
saying,
a
"What are we?"
specialist in this field.
I'm
okay?
not, no. But that's still the
So look,
obligation. Because you're
hear me
putting,
out, though. Hear
okay,
me
go
out.
ahead. Go ahead.
Intentions and obligations are not like you having to bring flowers, you having to pay for the
No.
date. It's not that.
No.
It's literally just who's sending the text first.
Yes.
It's It's the smallest.
Yeah.
Because
What she was
those
saying.
small
Yeah.
things are starting to show if somebody cares.
Right.
So like,
That's
it's
when it turns.
whenever we're talking like intentions, like when we was talking about intentions with dating, there's some people who do not want to get married.
No,
They just don't. But they still like a relationship. They don't like all the other shit. Like marriage is like
that
taxes.
is just what people believe.
They need to be dating.
Okay, hold on. We got somebody in the chat. What does it mean to be in a situationship? A situationship is an undefined romantic relationship in which two people act like a couple in some ways, but there's no official commitment. One or both don't know where the relationship stands.
No,
and if they get
not necessarily.
Wait.
Hold on.
Let me read out.
Hold on.
And one or the other both don't know where the relationship stands at any given time because there is no formal expectations, boundaries, or this is the good one.
Boundaries is crazy.
Or consistency. That's cold right there.
You're doing it wrong.
Consistency is cold.
Whoever that is, you're doing it wrong, nigga.
And that's when you have the conversation.
It's all communication.
That is it.
From that conversation, it leads to a relationship or a demise of the situation.
Or y'all still in the same
continue
pocket.
to do what y'all need to do.
I'm telling you, bro. I have gotten into.
Let me just say this. These two niggas, goddamn,
We already told you.
Look,
bro. I understand. They wrote the bylaws for it.
The third K is criminal. We gonna just misspell it like Kel King criminal. Like y'all are like
not the KKK. That's crazy.
KKK is wild. The KKK of dating.
Yeah, y'all KKK of dating.
Wild word.
King Kel criminal.
Let me just say this, bro. Everything in any relationship, whether it's a friendship or
shout out to QBR for the 50 stars, yo.
Appreciate
or
you, bro.
marriage, any of that, it is all predicated on communication, bro.
Exactly.
There have been times where I've had a knockdown, drag out battle with somebody who I'm just friends with benefits with, and we got right back because we communicated.
I'm not about to have an argument.
Let me step
But
one.
no, that's it.
It's not just.
But see, here's the thing. You're
time for that.
You're still.
You trying to
Rob,
fuck what?
hear me out. You are still not obligated to do anything.
No,
you
you're
can
not.
let it. That's the thing. Whenever a relationship is coming to the end, you have obligations.
But that would let
Hold
me
on,
know.
let me cook. I got you. All right. Whenever you're in a relationship, you have obligations when it's ending. Whether y'all are cohabitating and she got some of your shit at her crib, all that shit. Like there's an obligation.
Oh, you
right?
fucking up already.
Now, in a situationship and a friends with benefits, there's a line drawn in the sand. You cannot trip. We have explained what this is.
So
that's it. If you're going blind, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
You have to have a conversation to even make it a legit situation, or else you're just being toxic.
Because I know me personally.
So you moving faster than I'm moving.
What you mean?
You tripping and I ain't tripping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then, therefore, that relationship needs to be dead.
That's how it falls apart. Even in
communication is necessary at that point.
But Rob, even in relationships, if somebody moving fast,
I would debate that comprehension.
In a situation, that's the
comprehension is the key to it all.
Communicate, but if there's no comprehension,
it's done.
No, Josh. First of all, Josh, start saying shit with your chest in this room. If you're my friend
and I'm your
you too smooth for the room, man. You too smooth for the room, bro.
When people are talking, let's stop trying to have sidebar conversations. Y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry, Josh.
You're good.
You said if we have
I'm your friend.
my glasses off. We friends.
My bad way.
I'm your friend. You're my friend. Friends with benefits.
We're
starts with friendship.
We're not friends.
We talking about.
If we fucking, we not friends.
We talking about.
For sure.
Period.
I get that.
Period.
Let me.
Yo. I get that. I see what he's saying.
So now let me say this: if me and you are genuinely friends, like me and Josh are friends. I mean. You ain't got no nickname. Me and Josh are friends.
Damn, tried your whole life.
I am who I am.
Me and Bogus are genuinely
mad.
friends. Me and Jive are genuinely friends.
Right, for sure.
If we decided...
Now whoop your ass if you do. I just had to throw that in there so everybody else can.
Crazy girlfriend
continue.
alert.
I just got pregnant.
If it was that deep...
That was a turtle.
If it was that deep...
Okay.
So we're friends. And if I decided to be intimate and I'm like, you want to be intimate? And he like, yeah. And I want to be intimate. And we still friends. We keeping it like that. It's just intimacy.
But y'all not. Y'all not friends.
Listen, no,
you might not
we,
be comfortable if you start dating her and that's it. That's her friend and you found out. But them niggas are still friends.
Right. If me and our friendship, if our friendship is based on what we do in our friendship is we hang out, we write poetry, we brainstorm business,
and then afterwards we might clap a little bit of cheeks.
That's friends.
Okay, wait. We got some more comments. I want to get the comments. Nobody says you can't have communication in relationships. That's Ali. I see you, Ali.
That's fact.
And Shadira Fowler says dating is not a relationship commitment.
No, it is not.
It's not a relationship commitment.
It is not.
Let me finish what I was saying.
Go ahead.
So if me and my friends and our friendship is we go to the beach sometimes, we hang out sometimes, we go play pool, woo-de-woo, and that's just what we do. We don't have sex. And then, you know, I got out of a relationship. I'm sexually bothered. He's sexually bothered. We like shit.
We just agree to do
you know what I'm saying? We agree to do what we want to do, and we still do.
And wait a minute. And then what? Let me tell you. Let me add
every Tuesday.
Let me add a little flavor. Let me add a little flavor into this. First of all, Shakira also said just because you have communication doesn't mean it turns into a solid relationship.
That's a fact.
So relationships are about communication. But I'm gonna add it into this. I'm gonna add to this.
At the end of the day, they're all relationships.
I'm gonna petty this up because petty matters. What happens is one of y'all knows how to fuck better than the other. And then when you lay it down like that, somebody is like, nah, fuck that. That's my shit.
There you go. That's
You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Okay.
It don't happen all the time, but it happens.
I can agree with that.
We friends. Our sex is good mutually. And that's what it is.
And then somebody gets
Hey, yo, Gutter Smooth, we see you in the building.
And then he get in a
What's up, Gutter?
relationship. And I get into a relationship, that stops, or we start dating somebody, that stops. We're still friends. We still meet on Tuesday. We still
G shit though. Y'all should stop meeting after that point. Once you get into a relationship, that friendship has to kind of
Ali
like.
says cut friends is not the
friends with
same.
benefit might
It's not.
It might deter the situation. Or if I stop dating who I was dating and he stops dating who he was dating, and then we get back on that accord, then that's just what it is. But we have no obligation.
Okay, wait. Back.
He gonna try and hop on that conversation. That shit pisses me off.
Sound like Pac-Man. Face ass.
Yo,
Diddly dolly. Face ass.
Hey, I am from Cleveland.
I was just in Cincinnati last week.
You know what I'm saying? I am from Cleveland. What?
I was just in Cincinnati last weekend.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is bone territory. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm going to throw myself under the bus and say that I'm speaking from an actual experience. I have had one friend with benefits in my life.
I mean, that's cute or whatever.
Friends.
Did you like him?
Like, what
Or did you just
like
trust
him?
him?
Like, did you like him in the way that
wait,
if things
wait.
were...
I want you to say nothing.
No, I like him.
I want you to say nothing, Kel.
He's my
Pussy
friend,
PR.
so
Did you
of course
like?
I like him.
No.
Like him in what way?
Did you like him?
What way?
What you mean? In what way?
I like him. He's my friend.
You fucking him? Did you like
No,
him?
I'm not fucking him.
You can use mine. You can use mine.
I'm not currently fucking him.
No, I'm saying when you was.
Did you like him to the point of a...
watched that whole
He
thing
said,
happen.
did you like him to a point of a relationship? Like is vague. You just you got to drill down.
It is.
Yeah, that's all she's asking.
Is he attractive? Yes.
No.
She,
Would I be in a relationship?
No, that's not what he's asking. That's not what he's asking. That's not what he's asking.
No.
He's trying to trap you in a conversation. Guess the fuck you is, Robert. I know you.
I want to go down the dialogue.
Let me answer these questions.
I want to go down the
Is he
dialogue.
attractive? Yes.
No,
Would I be in a relationship with him? I'm not sure.
That's
we
where the
did-
situation
we didn't-
this happens.
That's where the situation happens.
We have
Yes.
No. Not that. This gonna change the whole thing.
No, go ahead.
If he came to you and asked you to be in a relationship, would you?
I would have to date him first.
So you like him?
But you were friends.
Yeah.
She don't know. She don't know if she liked him.
She doesn't know if
She's
she likes him.
entertaining it.
No,
That's
wait.
why- Hold on, time out. Pause. Wait.
Consider dating somebody you like them.
No.
Listen.
No,
Dating-
I don't know if I like.
It's something about him. Wait. Let me read this comment.
That's
Let
a
me
psychology
read this.
attraction.
Let me
Can
read
Mikhail
this.
say
Some
Let me
also
read this
call it the
comment.
fuck meter.
Let me.
Definitely want to get into that.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
I'm letting you
Thank
off.
you.
Wait.
I'm
We
letting you
got
off.
a new conspiracy. I'm sorry, Empress. We got to cook. We got to cook. We got a new.
I have to say
There was a new
something real
conspiracy that dropped, and we got to go through that.
We got to acknowledge it. We got
Explain the fuck meter. I'm sorry. This is a regular thing. We got to cook.
We are obligated to
gotta
respect.
I definitely have to save something, so go ahead.
Yeah,
but I have
right.
to say that.
Please. We have to respect this.
This is new conspiracy just
Fuck
dropped.
meter is truth.
Really,
That's
I want
the
you
guide
to, I
to
want you
all
to
of the
look it
shit
up.
that we're having a
Right now-
conversation about.
Right now, the actual term.
I'm finna look it up for you right now.
Please. But
I don't think I need to know it.
No, in psychology, it's the first 10 seconds you meet somebody, there's a meter that is almost pretty much biologically wired in your head that you either want to fuck them or you don't. There after those first 10 seconds, that every other variable starts to come into play. Like the way they smell, the way they talk, the way the things that they know, like the speech pattern,
That's
like
not
random.
true for everything.
Listen.
Let 'em cook.
Before you discredit it, I want you to sit down with yourself for a quick second and truly think about it. I've done it. I've actually sat down with multiple people, and the reality is, outside of the only thing that typically makes that not empirical is required spaces. Like if you're in school or at work and stuff like that,
church or something.
you start. So initially, think about it. Almost every interaction you have with another person.
I don't even
more
think about
specifically,
sex
more.
with
No,
every
listen.
interaction.
It's subconscious.
That's you, Mama. It's fine.
I'm telling you,
It's not
very
explicit.
It's not
subconscious.
directed towards you. It's just a regular convo.
So
Yeah, I
in
know.
general,
trying to
it's typically it's to the opposite sex, but even in general with the same sex, like there's a meter, and 9 times out of 10, if you're not attracted to the same sex, it usually drops to 0 almost immediately or whatever and stuff like that, right? But think about almost every friend that you have now, especially if it's the opposite sex or what you sexually like. You know what I'm saying? When you met them, if you met them in a space that wasn't just you guys were stuck in the same classroom or at work or whatever, who approached who? And was there a point at which that person like engaged because they wanted to talk to you on a different level, or was it just completely platonic? If you really sit with yourself, you'll realize that for you and that other person, 9 times out of 10, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And then
It
after
wasn't
a while,
an even kill.
It wasn't. And then you go into everything else because, like I said, smell, speech pattern. You start to learn more about somebody. Like you start to say, "Oh, this person sucks with time. This person sucks with money. This person," and that meter goes down, 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 or whatever. So when it comes to friends, like, and I'll say it, like, and this is just me. I have. People that know me for having a lot of female friends. I've always had a lot of female friends.
So you're a whore.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what.
Do not do that. I will not take that from the people at the recording.
Especially not y'all. It takes one to know one, Josh. It takes one to know one. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying. Okay, cool.
I know how to weed them out.
But I accept the fact. I am very accepting of the fact that at some point in time, several of those relationships, there was an attraction on either side,
at least the initial.
Both. You know what I'm saying?
We should have known you was on some hoe shit because you got on them goddamn hoochie daddy shorts.
Come on,
right now.
Nigga got his thighs out.
He really deserves it.
It is, just so y'all know, it is late October.
And he got his legs
It's late October. He got his
legs
thighs.
First of all, you're not going to throw out months like that matters everywhere else. We are in Savannah, Georgia.
It's late October. It was 55 degrees this morning.
It was
55 this morning. Did you have that fit on all day?
Secondly, I'm a bigger nigga. Stop playing with me, okay? I need to breathe. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me tell you something. You deserve it for what you were wearing.
Thank you. You deserve it for
Maybe you
what
weren't
the
dressed
fuck
like a
you got
common
on,
whore.
man.
I
You
didn't
shouldn't
believe
have
that I
been
did.
dancing like
I just
that.
wanted to express myself.
Oh, you did? Well, that is how
What
I understand your expression.
What about being sapio? Because
Sapiosexual?
So
You're
what
right.
I- so what I would
once
say
again,
is
That adds room for the exception.
I said I was just about to say
No, that
maybe
actually
I-
comes in stuff like that. Literally, and this is the
let me
point.
say-
Those factors go in afterwards. Like I said, that meter either goes up or it goes down.
So what if it's always at 0? What if it's like, okay,
then it don't matter.
Never
Then
always at 0. What I'm saying,
this is a subconscious
I
trigger.
feel you.
I know what she's saying.
What I'm saying is,
let her cook.
What I'm saying is, I'm not often, because I can't say that. Ooh, I ain't seen like, oh my God, he is fine. But in a natural, like normal situation, it's not like
you're not immediately sexually
nobody
attracted.
is just like so ugly that they're not on the radar, or so fine that they're not on the radar. For me personally, if what makes me start to be like, oh, to put them on the radar is the communication.
Okay, so my question,
you look entirely different from Nick.
Absolutely.
Totally different types of guys. Can't put them in the same bracket. But I can have a conversation with you and be intrigued enough to be like, okay, now I'm interested in seeing whether or not he's on my fuck level. On my fuck radar.
Fuck meter.
At my fuck meter.
My fuck level is crazy.
My bad. Or I can have a conversation. I can have a conversation with Nick and just be like, okay, he on my fuck meter. Or I could see you present yourself like never knew you, never know you. I go to a poetry night and you're presenting. I saw you, didn't think about my fuck meter. But as soon as you get on stage and you start presenting yourself and I'm into your craft,
the fuck meter still came to play, right?
Yeah. So that's his whole point, though. That's his whole point.
It does not have to be an initial reaction, but it will always forever be in play. Yeah. It's his point.
Okay.
So when you think about it, don't think about it like it's this huge really conscious thing.
No, it's not.
'Cause for most of us, it's really subconscious. And like I said, I had to sit down for a second and I really stopped and thought about it. I was like, dang. Because people always be like, damn, Josh, you got all these pretty friends, X, Y, and Z. And so I'm like, what the fuck? And then you stop and think about it. I'm like, dang, when I really think about like those initial interactions, like you're happier or more excited, quote unquote, to talk to somebody that you have somewhat of an attraction to or whatever. And then after that, everything else is whatever, but it's not an initial like, oh, I want to fuck that. I'm gonna go talk to her. No, that's not how it goes.
I think the difference with me is because originally sexually, off the muscle, I'm attracted to women.
Oh, we remember.
But now
I was there.
But watch this.
When I first met her, I was like,
see where I've grown.
Unless you look like Tyrese.
I can. I'm not attracted to him.
This nigga just aired her out, bro. Good God.
Ain't give a fuck.
Woo.
So what
Let
I'm
the chopper
saying is,
Scorpio
as I've grown, I can see beautiful women that's fine that back in the day I would have hollered at, and I don't have the initial.
But you did have it, right?
If you are in the chat and you want to say something, please say something, man. We are in the building, man. Show love, like, share, subscribe.
I no longer have the initial pursue, like, ooh, I want to fuck, or ooh, I want to get with her, or ooh, I want to.
You're not in your masculine energy.
I see attractive. I see attractive.
I hate you.
I see an attractive female and be
A villain.
And I'll be like, oh, she's beautiful, or she got nice ass, or she got nice whatever.
I can appreciate a nice ass. That's one thing I can say.
And then I throw
I know
it away.
I do now. I know I do now.
Oh my goodness.
My bad.
But now,
Be that corduroy hat, man.
I need my hat now.
but now that I have a focus,
That's a required staple for you from now on.
No
The
thanks.
corduroy hat.
Yeah,
Now
you
that
might as well just leave it here.
Yeah. Just put it right
But
there.
now that I have a focus on men, it's more of a, like I said, sapiel type of thing. It doesn't matter what he looks like.
As long as you can stimulate me mentally, then I'll become sexual.
And that initial fuck meter y'all talking about, it kind of, I wouldn't say it's non-existent, but it starts to play once we're sitting with each other and
we can have
a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Rather than having an initial like, ooh.
You know,
I don't think you meant literal 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's
but,
not a literal thing. That's what I was explaining.
Within your time.
It always still
sitting down
plays
talking
a
to
part
somebody,
in regards to rather you take this
It
person
comes
to
up.
a certain
Yeah.
extent. That's all.
But it's not with
The
no
whole
initial
relevance
look.
of that, yeah. So the whole relevance of me even like thinking or mentioning that is when you guys are talking about having situationships and more specifically friends with benefits or fuck buddies, however you want to call it or whatever. They are the same thing, right?
No.
Oh, that is even wilder. But
Yep.
I don't want to get into that.
Make me leave.
You know
what are we talking about?
Bro, people got freedom out here.
They can
this
do
is not
absolutely
communist
whatever.
China. There's not a baby
That's
quota
why
everybody
there's a
got
lot
to
of
meet.
fucked up people out here. Y'all doing shit for no reason.
It's free. Like here's the thing, bro. If the government mandated relationships, because that's what y'all are like kind of arguing. Like relationships need to be this. It needs to be cut and dry.
No.
Human nature is you're gonna go for it and you're gonna do what you want to do. The complication comes in on if somebody's gonna let you do that.
Yeah.
That's all it is. If you meet someone who's on the same level as you, it's gonna be pure. But if somebody's not even killed, y'all, and you want to still get there with them, there's gonna be some type of friction. Someone's gonna get sanded down or built up depending on where they want to go with it. But that's just how it is. I'm not saying everybody has a fuck buddy. Everybody has a friend with benefits. But it's out there.
Okay, Shadira says a couple of things.
It's not.
It
though,
is
bro.
common.
Nah, the thing is, you hear about it because that be the fucked up situation. Because somebody, it's not, bro. I promise you.
I think right now we've made all that type of stuff like way too common. Well, I mean,
It's
spoken
it's
about,
too common,
but it's
too
not
commonplace. It's like. It's so much simpler. It seems for everybody to just like be like, all right, I'm gonna fuck you today, and I'm gonna
Don't point at me.
No, I was pointing in this direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be sensitive. But seriously, like I really do believe like that. Like I mean, you know, I'm all for people like. I want people to enjoy their life or whatever. But I also, you know what I'm saying? But I also want you to be aware of like me having fun today, like doesn't mean that my life is gonna be great tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I can't be upset today because of the bullshit that I did yesterday. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I want people to accept that. Like so, like especially like with the whole like friends with benefit thing, like I said, I brought that up because 9 times out of 10, that friend that you're so cool with, if you didn't just happen to have to work next to them all day or whatever, and you know, or sit in class and steal notes, 9 times out of 10, you guys had a connection that you know you weren't conscious of or whatever, but you kind of just played it where it was for however long, and then you were like, you know what? Just 9 times out of 10, you didn't wake up today and be like, damn. I'm on timing.
You're vetting niggas.
It's definitely, you know,
it's a vetting situation.
Yeah, and then so you say, you know, all right.
Well,
cool,
I mean, not all the time because motherfuckers have one.
Yeah, no. Which is cool, but you
they
still
don't wake
vet
up
them.
with it.
Exactly.
That's
one night stands is different,
like,
but as regards
9 times
to
out of
something,
10, so it's not 100% of course, but yeah.
So if it's something that
it's some freaky ass
continues,
niggas out there.
I don't understand one night stands. That's crazy.
if it's something that continues, eventually that vetting process happens. You ask questions. What are we doing? What are the boundaries? How far are we going to go? What is going on? Vetting is very important to understand the grounds of what you are doing.
But from what it sounds like, that's not even really talked about. If it was, then you would have friends.
Right. We had been saying, communication is
the entire time. Communication and comprehension.
Look, you can say that. You're missing how they become friends. They become friends with benefits because of that conversation.
Exactly.
It becomes a situationship
because of that conversation.
I mean, is it really because of a conversation or because it one day we was chilling and
no, sometimes
I'm not gonna just fuck my friend without the conversation.
No,
like,
I mean sometimes
you think in Hollywood. I'm telling you right now, you think in Hollywood.
No,
me and Josh,
there is no time
and we just sit
where you're sitting there watching TV.
I don't think about
and
it.
You just
you've
look
never
and you get that
somebody
one day and then y'all get into it.
No.
How does that happen without a conversation?
Rob, you want to know why niggas ain't doing that?
We just gonna start fucking without an agreement?
That's dangerous for a nigga to just pounce.
Fucking without an agreement?
That's what you saying. It's just a pounce.
Niggas do that.
Yeah, and then they get a pounce. They can be like, he took advantage of me.
That's the R word. Like, what the fuck?
Conversation.
Wait, y'all taking me.
Lovers and friends was about
what?
Conversation.
Lovers and friends was about
no, I'm not saying that's what you're advocating for. I'm saying in that situation,
you know what I'm talking about?
We're sitting here watching Netflix. We haven't talked about doing that. And then a nigga
Don't
just
you fucking
motherfucking
touch me. You're
that
weird.
don't happen.
Wait, okay, so this is curious.
It'll be a conversation.
Yeah.
I get you.
Is it y'all talking about fucking or y'all just starting?
It would be like me and Nick sitting down watching Netflix or whatever. We kicking it. We never been.
Y'all are really
before.
breaking like rules about engagement. Y'all just throwing out real people's names. That's what we're doing there.
If you bring attention to it right now, everybody knows.
She don't care.
Me and Bogus, we kicking it. we kicking it, and
you gotta have a conversation about sex.
Of course, if I get a little wiggle in the cooch, I'm gonna be like,
that what it is? You fucked up everything.
If I get a little wiggle in the cooch, I'm gonna be like, Nick.
Hold on, let me just answer his question. Sometimes
I'm answering it now.
I know I'm answering it more direct.
Male mind.
Sometimes it may happen.
It's not
Sometimes it may happen like immediately.
Yeah.
Sometimes it may just kind of flow into a situation where it happens.
It's not like that.
But no, it can be. But the conversation will then happen directly afterwards, either in
After?
right.
Cool, after, but before?
It may or may not happen beforehand because the energy is just there and the sexual tension
That's
is there.
what I'm saying. Don't it make it a little weird if we talk about sex before having
Let's say,
sometimes
I'm single.
If one person is not being received the way that they want to, for sure. But if it is something that you can mutually tell, you can feel that tension between the two parties, then eventually 9 times out of 10, if it's not you as the man that's going to say something, the woman is going to say something.
Would you not always feel that tension?
I can say it like this.
Yeah, you may or may not, but somebody might be too scared to say something about
Bro,
it.
listen, I'll tell you like this. You can definitely feel that tension sometimes.
Nigga want to fuck.
Corduroy.
Women do it too.
I'm gonna snitch on myself, and I'm gonna say this.
Absolutely.
If you single, there was a point where I was single and I was in my feelings and I was sexually frustrated, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not about to just be fucking no random dude I don't know. I'm not about to put myself out there and let niggas come at me. Who do I know that I'm friends with that I can trust, that I know that I could do this with and not fuck nothing up? Exactly. And if I'm like, okay, bogus, he's single, I'm single, let me see, we kick it anyway. How would he be? Hey, I'm in my feelings. I want to get something done. I don't want the strings attached. And he like, shit. Okay, what's up?
What be happening? Here's the key phrase. You better stop playing with me like that.
And they do that. That's what they do. That's
I'm
what
telling you.
that happened. Listen, that's exactly what my best friend did. One of my best friends did. He said, stop playing with me. And I said, I'm not playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first.
He said, stop playing with me.
What are we saying?
We never took it there before.
What are we saying that for?
We never took it. He said, stop playing with me because he want to make sure
that's
that
the consent.
I'm sure.
That's the consent right
He
there.
wants to make sure that I'm sure that I want to take it here with him.
I want to bring it down
because you don't want to charge at the end.
My leg, you rub my arm. Oh, okay.
That's not how. I'm not gonna interrupt.
But that could still.
I'm not gonna rub my friend's leg without letting him know that that's the type. We friends. Like,
I mean, you're the same.
We got some comments. Hold on.
I have to let him know.
Pause
like,
out.
We got some comments. I want to definitely
he don't know
respond.
That's where I'm at. I gotta let
What you seek for sexual pleasure is what it sounds like. One, this is why relationships or dating agreements should be required. Just being friends with someone with a possible attraction is the real issue here. The more time you spend with someone, the more likely it's going to be a situationship or relationship or friends with benefits. Mm-hmm. We're not just hanging you're attracted to for no reason.
No reason. That's
all right, Cap.
No, wait.
I believe that.
Was that a man? Was that a nigga that said that?
No, that was Shakira.
I was about to say. She's still in her feelings.
I got male friends that are strictly male. Y'all are strictly male friends.
Right, and we should be able to do that.
Okay, wait. Stop. We're not saying that every male interaction you have falls into this. But what we are saying is...
We may not be in this situation, but that is most likely what is being discussed.
That comment came off like that.
And what I'm saying is...
That comment came off absolutely.
Strictly male friends.
It's that the more time you spend with... I do think there's... Okay, but here's the thing. I do believe there are universal truths. Like, there's just truth regardless if it makes you feel good or not. Mm-hmm. If you spend a lot of time with the sex that you're attracted to, and this person...
I like bitches and niggas, so what is that supposed to say for me?
Whatever sex. It can be both. I didn't say whichever one.
Eventually, y'all gonna get to it.
At some point, if this person starts to embody a lot of the archetypes that you are for,
ain't even gotta be.
At some point,
hold on.
Whatever.
Wait.
If you spend a work shift with a motherfucker 3-4 times a day,
right? Like you
gonna eventually like them.
Like, what do y'all think work husbands?
Y'all are adding on to what the point is.
Eventually,
that was in addition. We're talking about time spent. We're not talking about people meeting what your needs are. We're talking about time spent solely.
Wait, because that's not fair. Because what you're saying is, and you're perfectly putting the situation together.
Okay.
If we work together and we're working together. That's camaraderie, period.
That's what those
I got
situations
people. I
are
got
supposed
people
to be.
who I don't agree with politically, who I've served in the army with. I'll die for that motherfucker. Point blank, period.
Nah.
Because we are battle tested.
That's why I'm not in the
We're
military.
battle tested. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine somebody's working a shift in a fucking factory or a goddamn distribution center. This girl, this guy on the back of this motherfucking truck, lifting and hauling and pushing and pulling and doing all this shit together. Yeah. All that energy. Yeah. Y'all are in the same space, experiencing the same hardships together. All the time, every day. 12. I've been on them shifts. Yeah. 6 o'clock in that night to 6 o'clock in the morning.
And that is what you call a trauma
and then all of a sudden,
if the homie at work get in the fight, or the homie at work, if somebody try him, I'm right there.
Right, that is a work bond. That is a bond that you created with somebody.
It's not just a work bond.
Is that your homie?
It's a real bond.
We talking opposite sex.
Are you hanging with this nigga?
We're talking the sex you're attracted to.
No.
The sex you're attracted to.
Yeah. The
sex you're attracted to.
I'm about to say, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's like correlated, but I'm just saying, like, you spending time with a person.
Yeah, you're gonna have
to bond above and beyond your situation.
We talking
do
sex.
that.
Sex you're attracted to.
That is a lack of discipline. At the end of the day, where that relationship goes, rather it becomes more than a friend, rather it becomes a friends with benefits, or it becomes a relationship. That is a lack in regards, not a lack, a relaxation in regards to what those boundaries are and those expectations are in that area.
But if I'm spending 8
hours with me because you are working, my nigga.
No, it don't, because over time you build a relationship with a person.
Yes, and I've had close relationships with my work friends, but my relationship with them stayed at work.
Are you working?
Not for everybody. It's not.
Are you working
with them?
But
they become a friend.
Are you
They're
working
not
with
a
them
work
hand
friend.
in hand the whole time?
Okay.
Were you working hand to hand with somebody the whole time? You
when
know
I
how
used
much
to
trust
work,
you have in that person?
I used to work at a cafe. The shit was about the same size as. Just listen to me.
Okay.
Just listen to me.
No offense, but not a cafe.
Just listen to me.
Cafes go in. You're wild.
I'm about to say that.
Listen to me. This is human resources, customer service, cooking in a kitchen, serving people.
I'm talking about working in dangerous situations.
Yes.
This is still dangerous because I have a hot ass oven I can burn myself on. If I spill this hot ass coffee, I can get 3 degrees burns.
You're not talking about life or death situations.
That is,
I'm sorry.
nigga.
No, the fuck it's not.
Bruh.
Just
not
listen.
Life or death.
The
situation.
service industry.
It doesn't matter.
Listen
It doesn't matter. It shouldn't have to be.
Like he said,
either
he'll
way.
die.
Okay, cool. I may not be willing to die for this bitch, but I am willing to go on this shift and deal with everything I have to deal with this chick for the next 6 to 8 hours. I am still dedicating my fucking time to her because this is my coworker.
And if she get into it,
I'm the one that's backing her behind it because you're not going to talk to my homegirl like that. It's the same thing. Just because I'm not risking.
He's talking about milk, but it's still the same umbrella.
Listen, she said coworker. I said homie. That's the difference.
We were talking about a work-based environment.
I said a homie at work.
Corduroy, yeah.
Exactly.
Is he your homie first? Or was he your homie because of work?
Okay. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Wait. Let's slow down. The point that is trying to be made is here, right? Yeah. That's really what's happening, right?
I was trying to get to it.
So the point that's being made here is that given time and exposure and general attraction, you messed it up. I had it right.
No,
it's good. It's good now. Okay. Given time, given energy, shared experience, exposure, and just basic human attraction.
My head cut off.
What's going to happen is nature. Nobody in this room is above nature. No. You're just not. Mm-hmm. So you could get this high-minded, what it should be, what it's supposed to be, what it might be. But in real life, like the term I like to use, boots on ground, what's going to happen is that an attraction is going to build.
Yeah.
Where trust is created.
Yeah.
The person you could trust, you're attracted to.
Yeah.
That's just point blank, period.
Yeah.
So you're attracted to them strictly off of the trust.
So then it doesn't matter how you got here. Yeah. You're here now.
Here, yeah, that's right.
So now that you're here and you're dealing in this space, I've worked in those trenches. I've been in those distribution centers. I've seen those relationships build between people who are married to other people. But I spend more time with you than I do with the partner that I committed to. And my commitment with you is much more, what I want to say, consequential to my existence because us being able to work together is how I get paid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So now there's something on the line. Mm-hmm. So now we both have a shared, not only duty, experience, but we have consequences. Mm-hmm. So now all of that is going on at the same time, it's going to happen.
And that is
it just happens too many times.
Is there a? I'll even give it. Hold on. Wait.
If it's 8.5 out of 10,
but everyone doesn't have it. Y'all niggas need to heal.
Time out.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I didn't get to speak. I'll let y'all cook. You niggas
go ahead,
need
Bogus, please.
to heal.
That's not fair.
If we're talking universal truth, the universal truth is that yes, people do cheat.
Yes.
All people.
I'm not even saying cheating. I'm just saying attraction.
People do not cheat.
That is still a level of
even if we're talking
if you are attracted
attraction,
to anybody outside of who you're dating, that is cheating. Point blank.
There is different.
Yes, it is.
Let me cook.
If you're acting on it, that is fucking cheating.
If you acting on it, but not if you're attracted. You said attraction.
Let me cook.
Okay, but that's
attraction.
If you haven't work
attraction is natural.
Work wife, you're
that
acting
is
on
fair.
it.
But y'all are talking about people cheating.
Shadira, I want to know what you said. Thank you about work. Business relationships are different from personal relationships and friendships. The nature. I want to say. She wanted to say nature. The nature for people though. More personal time spent leads to more if you allow that.
Thank you. It is fucking discipline.
If you're working with somebody 40 hours a week doing overtime, that's work.
Yes.
Okay. But if y'all are going out afterwards getting drinks and you're shirking your responsibilities at home because this is fun and I like hanging out with this person, you're the problem.
I'm not saying that's you're correct, but it doesn't take going outside of the work.
No, but what I'm saying is, hear me out. I get that there's work wives and there's work husbands and there's people who keep it inside the office and they be flirting and all that shit, but they pieces of shit too.
Exactly.
But the thing is, it's not a natural given thing. That's why when it happens, everyone else in the office be like, "You see these niggas?"
Exactly.
These niggas is tripping. And then after that shit runs its course, everyone's life is fucked up because it wasn't a genuine thing. It's not a natural attraction. These niggas were just around each other and they confused it with being in love.
Exactly.
And they're not happy where they at. So then they start texting each other, and then you start seeing the wife pop up. I done went through his phone, or he's not. Am I the asshole because he's out at home and I'm getting mad at him?
Look, Bogus. I think what we really saying is
it's not the majority
because
at all.
What he's saying,
I'll even give it a 50-50 type of chance, but still at it just to be graceful. You feel me?
Wait. Let me go ahead.
You spend most of your time with this person.
Have you been in a military?
No, I'm not.
Bubble.
No, I haven't.
And I'm not saying that to discredit you at all.
No. I'm not saying that. Yeah. But like being a blue collar person, I work hand in hand with these people all day.
Right.
Most of these 6 to 8 of these hours, I'm working with this person.
I get it.
Within 6 to 7 months, I know this nigga. I know him.
Okay.
Well, you think you know him?
No, I know him.
Oh no.
You know
when you're in those
him,
situations,
bro.
look, you get told some of the most.
You do not know a nigga if you just work with him.
you
I'm sorry.
You're not. You
there
haven't
are
been there.
serial killers who have blue collar jobs, and then niggas found the bodies at the house, and they was like, I would have never known.
But to your point,
y'all are tripping.
Wait, but to your look, I have people who
Thank you.
Wait, because nobody knows.
I'm not saying y'all not close.
Go ahead, Josh. Big
Josh. So I'm
Big Josh.
I'm an observer.
Thank you, because you're mediating all of the conversations, and I love your position right now. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah. The watcher.
I definitely understand because I feel as though what is it? They say. The people at work typically know you better than the people
Shadira asked, "How can love
out
time and attention?"
Yeah, which is
That's
true.
true.
I understand.
She said, "How can love form without time and attention?"
That's a fact.
Love is nothing more than time and attention given.
If you giving attention to your coworker instead of your job, you're a piece of shit.
But that's not the argument. That's not the argument.
No.
That's not the argument.
No.
Okay, time out.
No, wait, Kel, wait.
What?
But
Kel hasn't been able to say shit in the past 30 minutes. God damn it.
I know,
Go
but
ahead.
I gotta refute what he's saying.
Go ahead.
Because you gotta care about the in my work.
Damn thing.
I have to care about the people.
I don't have to give a fuck about you. I
Because
have to give a fuck about my job.
They don't see that I may see, and I gotta look out for you just so you don't. Bro,
Which
a job
is
that I
fine,
used to
but that
work
does
at,
not
a
mean
nigga
you
died
should be
because he
liking
wasn't
me.
paying attention.
Facts. Well, I mean,
A nigga cut a
that.
piece of pipe and got fucked over because he wasn't paying attention.
I'm not saying you don't love this nigga on a caring level.
Yeah.
I'm saying you do not know them. You don't know what happens when they clock out.
You know what they want you to know.
You don't know what they're watching. All right, Rob, what porn does this nigga watch?
That's empirical for anyone.
What turns him on?
Big ass and ebony.
And that's it. That's it. If you went, have you gone through his search history?
No, I don't know
okay,
this
then.
shit.
You don't know this nigga.
But you know what he showed you.
If I'm kicking it with a nigga.
I will say this to that extent.
Niggas only show you everyone.
But that doesn't.
Only
Yeah, that
shows
doesn't
you
matter
what they
where
want to.
That doesn't matter whether you're at work or not. I was just in a relationship with somebody, and for a year and a half. And there were so many things that I didn't know about her, and she stayed with me. Matter of fact,
she stayed.
The irony, the crazy, but
Kale got me shook now. I
and
don't
the
know
fact, the crazier part is there's so many people who weren't even aware that we were together, and she fucking stayed with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, you never know. You're only gonna know what anybody wants you to know, regardless of where you are, whether they're at work.
Exactly.
So we have to. So to that point,
take that shit with a grain of salt.
You know what I'm saying? We have to take that off the table.
What I think is within 6 months to a year, you know a motherfucker.
You can know their patterns and their behaviors
as well as a motherfucker 5 years.
No.
That's a fact.
Disagree.
That is a fact. If you work hand to hand with
that means time don't matter.
Wait. Let me say something.
That don't have anything.
Y'all could be closer.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
Outside of work.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all could be
If you work
closer.
hand to hand with somebody 6 to 8 hours a day, you're not just talking about work. You talking about shit that's outside of work.
So you absolutely can.
There are certain people who work 6 to 8 hours with people and they're just working.
Oh,
we're not having no.
That's not the argument that we're having. That's not the argument that we're having.
But you're not getting to know that person.
Wait.
What is the argument?
That means
I was just about to say because it feel like the goalposts get moved. What is the argument? Let's just hammer this down.
Okay, let her go. Let her go.
Hold on, Kel. I'm sorry.
Let Kel go.
No,
go ahead.
Kel, I want you to speak next.
I do. See,
that's why you don't have a damn attitude.
I don't want nobody to ever say that. I don't hold my tongue.
Look at you. But I don't want you to waste what you about to say because they're gonna say that's not the argument. So I want the argument to be hammered down, and then you speak into the argument.
I forgot the line. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot where we at.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I want to know what the argument is.
You tell us. You stopped it.
Because he said that's not the
talking about attraction. We were talking about attraction.
Oh, we was talking about.
That's how we.
We were talking about attraction in regards to how it can eventually translate into emotional relationship or attachment to another person.
And then a nigga said, if you
working with somebody for 6 to 8 hours,
it's just gonna happen.
It's just gonna happen.
No. So here's what I'm saying. Okay,
this is why I said let him say what the point is, so we know.
To the point. First of all, I do want to. Shadira, you're fucking with us. I love you. She's saying. I wanted to say what she's saying, and then we're locking in. Some people love their jobs more than they love the people in their personal lives.
That's a fact.
The more personal you become, the more you learn and gain knowledge of them. Sure, people mask, but then even in relationships, unless it is posted to the community, some people don't become personal just because they're working together. That's true. We are talking about personal communication and connections. So here's the thing, right?
There has to be
so the point of the relationship is how the eventuality of attraction happens due to exposure in time. Right? That's like the brass tacks of what this is, right? If you spend enough time with somebody, even if you don't fuck with them initially, there are people who I didn't like initially. The military is a very unique situation because
that was my point. What's my point, Rob?
Because at some point in the military, you live together.
It's a little different, but it's kind of the same.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
women are whores in the military. Literally.
I mean,
Jive? Am I lying?
No.
No, let am I lying?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Literally taking money on the ship because they're one of the only ones there.
Wait. But the point that I'm trying to make. But the point that I'm trying to make is.
I don't condone none of that. But pop that.
Look like it.
But the point that I'm trying.
Yeah, but we're talking about the sex you're attracted to.
But the point that we're talking about is that.
But I get you.
Is that in that environment, and we're not. 6 to 8 hours is a thing, But once you're talking about 12 hours, 15 hours, deployments,
I feel like
when you're talking about that, and now the conversations invariably turn personal because you're just.
Can I hit a pause real quick, please?
Go ahead. What's
because in regards to situations like the military, or if you're going off
Anybody?
for months.
Anybody?
No, I'm good.
I guess my glass is fine. If you're going off for months at a time where you are completely separated from what it is that roots you into what it is that you are committing to.
Right. Fair
it's
enough.
not an excuse.
It's not at all.
But it is possible for those things to happen.
Exactly.
But the military in itself in those type of situations are very situational. Because if I am working a 6 to 12 hour shift at this specific job, I am coming right back home to whoever the fuck it is that I am claiming. So therefore, if you cannot contain yourself within 6 to 12 hours of a day, my nigga, by all means, you should not be in a relationship.
But here's the thing, and I don't disagree.
No.
I don't disagree with that.
Cool, you don't disagree, but you're still going to make room for what is possible to happen just because it is possible.
But that's what we're talking about.
It doesn't matter just because. Hold on. Let Katie talk. Let Katie talk. Let Katie talk. Just because it is possible does not mean that it is plausible. First and fucking ball, you do not have any discipline and you do not truly care about whoever it is you are fucking with. Because if you step outside of what you are doing after you have made a direct commitment to that person and you do otherwise, you truthfully do not care. You did not have a level of discipline, a level of care, a level of respect for whoever you don't.
I do.
If you are going to allow that to go, you can have a relationship with somebody at your job. That is not a problem. But if you allow that relationship to become more in regards to sexually taxing or emotionally taxing to the point where you cannot communicate or you are withholding or you are not having.
I can't say that I don't love the person at home.
I'm not saying.
That's exactly what you just said.
You can love them.
You might not.
But it is a toxic form. It's not a pure form of love.
I can't say that.
If you're cheating on somebody, you still love them?
I don't.
Yeah, you
can still. Okay, how about that? All right, cool.
Cheating
you can still.
is lying.
Wait.
We're not talking about just.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're right.
You can love them, but not in a sense of where it is healthy or beneficial for that other party.
Okay, so you still love them though.
You can love them, and cool. If that was the word that I used, I'll pull that back.
I'm just saying, you can
if
love
that was
people.
cool, no, that's fine. If that was the word I used, then I'll pull that back.
No, let them cook.
Whatever word it was that I used, then I'll say you do not truly respect whoever it is that is at home. If you are allowing yourself because you get to spend 12 hours with this person,
right. Here's the thing.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, love is not everything in a relationship. Just because I love you, that is not enough. I need to respect you. I need to honor you. I need and trust you. And so if I cannot do any of those three things, or if you personally cannot hold yourself up to that standard, my nigga,
that's a fact.
You should not be working either at where you at, or you should not be in a relationship.
You can love two people.
No. I challenge that because I think
respect is a totally different thing.
Love, especially if
love is an action.
Love.
Can we agree to that?
Yeah, for sure. And one of those actions is sacrifice.
Definitely.
If I'm not willing to sacrifice my desires for you, then I don't love you.
I don't. And even if you want to go that far, I don't respect you.
Just because I can't sacrifice one desire.
Yes.
If I can't,
love is selfless, my guy. Love is selfless.
I don't agree
love
with that.
Is caring.
Look, let me tell you something.
I can care and love another.
You don't care about me if you are going behind my back and lying to me in my face.
I care about you to not let you find out.
That's madness,
that's not caring about me. That is caring about yourself and your
Rob is fucking cooking right now. I'm Team Rob now. We in here.
I just be a devil's advocate.
What else, Rob? What else, Rob? We in here.
Bogus, I was fucking with you today.
I agree with.
I know you do.
Big Josh. Wait. Big Josh. And
that was hilarious. The big come from. He just started.
Crazy work.
And that thigh meat out. That's where it came from. All that thigh meat out.
My forehead cut off.
I feel uncomfortable now.
Put them thighs up.
Either
accept
sexually
it or stop
harassing me.
complaining.
Yo, give my man a pillow, please. Cover yourself up.
Can I get like a?
You need a towel?
This will never make the clip.
I got a jacket. You need a towel?
Blur it.
Cover them fucking ankles. Cover them
get off your phone, girl. You on live. We are a whole episode.
Me no mind.
Yes, we is. You on camera, nigga.
You been.
You gotta speak with your.
Did you just get emotional?
She's a woman. Give her space. Calm down.
She's just a girl.
She's just a girl.
Just is crazy.
Hey, we be saying that. It's fine. I'm just a girl. And will be.
I'd be that.
All right, Big Josh.
Hey,
Empress, where y'all at? Talk to us for a second.
Listen, like I said, I was just one. My idea of love.
Nah, nigga. The point is.
What he said. Nah, for real, man.
Say, oh hell no.
Hey, listen, I was about like, all right, you got it, my boy. Nah, just kidding. Hey, listen, I'm big on. Hey, y'all know me, man. I'm big on. Like, if there's no need for confrontation, all that.
It's not necessary.
Chill. Yeah, like it's like I don't give a fuck. You know, as long as you don't hit me. But nah, seriously, nah. Like I really feel like, especially when it comes to love, I feel like people definitely have a skewed view of it. And it's weird. I think it's simple that it's complicated. It's so simple that it's complicated. But it's just that. Like you said, I really do believe. Yeah, like I really do believe, and I'd have to like disagree with you on that. Is that well, one, you're right. Love is action. That is influenced by feeling and sacrifice. So
Facts.
I truly believe that if you really love someone, then you will make the sacrifices necessary.
Exactly.
So that when it comes to romantic and relationship type love like that, are necessary for you guys to sustain. Now that comes in different forms, and take what Jav said earlier, universal truths, whether it sounds good or not, is the reality is it does take sacrifice, and you might not like everything that you do have to sacrifice, but at the end of the day, it's sacrifice of self. The moment you can really sacrifice yourself, yeah, step outside of yourself, be outside yourself, and give pieces of yourself for the survival and
an expectation of reciprocity,
you know, longevity of somebody, of an actuality without the expectation of something else. That is the moment that you realize it's love.
When you don't, you don't expect the same thing, but you still act accordingly because that's just how you feel about that person.
You like it,
that is
but if you can do that without,
in order for it to be successful, though, from my experience, it has to be reciprocal.
No, that's as far as a relationship,
right?
No,
yeah.
but we're talking about love in general.
Yeah.
In general, like like I had a conversation with somebody not long ago. They're like, they can not love, once they don't love you or whatever, it's or once they're not in love or they don't love you or whatever, then you know it's whatever. I have a different right, and my perspective is, and this is just me being me. You can never, if you ever actually love somebody, you can never really not love them. Right. Now you might learn to do without and move slightly differently, but at the end of the day, like love is love. Like and people misconstrue being in love and like with love in and of itself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it is different. Being and typically being in love typically has a huge accent of lust. You know what I'm saying? But after, you know, even if I'm not in love with you,
phase,
you know what I'm saying?
That's like, when you decide what it is.
It's different, man.
That's when you.
It's completely different.
Just say, I've never loved nobody outside of who I love now.
Which is fine.
And
that's okay.
And I would never give that to nobody else because that ain't right.
So can I say this? So for you,
he must be married. You married?
Damn near.
I about to say.
There you go. Because y'all aren't quite married.
That's
yet,
why
right?
he's baffled by all this. It's scary out here.
It's crazy.
Stay inside.
Like, bro, 32, approaching 32 and not having that.
Low key, you would identify Rob as a lover boy, although he can have the conversations. Just give me okay. My bad. Yeah. Sorry.
Correct. I think most
a
of us
lover man. You can identify Rob as that, and then it's nothing. It's nothing wrong with that. Honestly and truthfully, I wish that the culture could have tailored more towards that direction. But sadly, to be 100% honest, that's just not where we are anymore. And that's honestly never been where we have been. It's been glorified, but nobody has truly lived that lifestyle to where they're just solely living with their heart. You can't do that anymore, because at a point where I was doing that, that's when I got my heart broken the most, and I had to learn how to alter to survive in the world.
See, I don't think.
Hold on.
It creates a cycle, though.
Exactly. So is it healthy? Is it healthy? No. Is it survival? Yes. And at that point, when people are solely resting in their survival instincts, it does not matter because my reason is justified. At the end of the day, love should not be something you survive. It should be something that you live and you go through. But people have to survive love because of how toxic the dating scenario is right now. And because of that, we go about things betting and damn near plotting a way to survive at the end of the day instead of just falling in love and allowing it to just end the way that it ends.
The irony of that is you said people have to survive love and the way the dating scene is, but it's the people who create it. Right?
Yes.
So
which is
like I feel like
true.
I don't know. So at what point do we collectively just say fuck the dumb shit?
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me get to that. So I feel like overall, because the way that the culture has come, and I'm not attacking men when I say this, it started off.
She is though.
No, the fuck I'm not.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna just shank you a little bit. Like,
I'm gonna shiv you.
I'm gonna let you bleed out for a second, but I'm gonna call 911.
This is professional podcasting. This is how you do it.
They don't do it like this no more.
But no, like even when it gets to that point or whatever, I feel like everything at the end of the day, we aren't all going to get to this point and everybody gets to that point eventually. But at the end of the day, it takes honesty and it takes discipline. Rather you're willing to express that to whoever it is you're talking to, regardless of what the consequences are, is going to control how the nature of what you got going on is going to happen. So in regards to the dating scene, yes, love at the end of the day is a gamble. But we have to nobody wants to accept that you are going to possibly be rejected by the one person you think you did every fucking thing right for. It is possible that can happen. And nobody wants to accept that reality. So because nobody wants to accept that reality, it results in us creating, damn near trying to create our own loopholes to be the exception of. Because my biggest mistake when I first got into the game and why I have been able to be whatever the fuck Josh called us.
The whole coordinates.
Y'all have a whole coordinates.
Thank you. To be able to be a part of the whole coordinates is because I got my heart broken the first time I got sexually active. When I got sexually active with somebody and I thought that I was in love with this person and it was like, oh, no, that's not what we're doing. This is just fucking. Emotions are not supposed to be involved. Hold on. Let me pull back. I said, oh, shit. Okay, cool. That's where it's going. I'm not at a position where I'm like, this is not okay. I shouldn't alter. I'm not that woke at this point. So I'm like, all right, so that's the game. Cool. Learned it. Now I know how to navigate through it seamlessly so that I don't get hurt. I have my fun. I create my attachments. I disattach when I need to, and I move forward. That is nobody said that it is ethical. Nobody said that it is right, but it's called survival. And because people have to survive love at this point, because the definition of love, relationships, and dating has been so screwed and manipulated just solely to get what people want, nobody can fully.
I'm sorry.
Nobody can fully move forward or do the things that they need to do in regards to relationships. Do I believe that you can have a situationship that is healthy as long as you communicate those bounds respectfully? Yes. And sometimes you don't need to be in a relationship, but you might need to get your nut off. That is not a problem. And if you are in a relationship, be in your relationship and be committed and wholehearted in it. Do not be going sideways and communicating and doing all of this other stuff because that's just fucked up. If you do not want to commit, say that. Be honest. Irregardless of the rejection that you get at the end of the day, you should be able to take that because that is a part of life. And motherfuckers don't want to take rejection because their heart.
All right.
No, it was cool. It's just you use that word.
Okay.
What word?
Real quick. We have some. Oh, yeah.
I know it's not a real word. I know
fucked me up. I said, you was good. And I was like,
until I
this
said
bitch
that.
done fucked it up. I'm done.
I'm checking out.
I can't hear nothing else. Fuck her point.
People are dating while looking for a commitment type of love. Dating is meant to see if there is a potential love interest. Stop falling in love with someone you're just dating or sexing.
Thank you. There we go. That last part I can agree with.
What is
because
dating?
Dating should
Can we
be a
clarify
form.
that first?
Dating should be a form of exploration of options to understand what you do like, what you do not like, what your boundaries are going to be, what you can deal with, what you can work with, that is figuring out what your do's and do nots are and what your negotiations are.
And there's no physical shit. That's when it starts getting into everything else.
Thank you.
I look at relationships way different because it's like if I say I like you, you say you like me.
Yeah, but just because I like you does not mean I'm committed to a lifetime with you yet.
Cool, right? Because I say I look at relationships different. If I say I'm gonna fuck with you, I'm not just trying to fuck with you. Like I'm dating to marry.
That's your intention.
Yes, that's your intention.
So I'm not about to do this extra bullshit to see if I'm trying to like you or nothing like that. Like if we locked in, we locked in.
And that's perfectly fine.
And
for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, for me.
Yeah.
And I think everybody should be like this.
No. Because not everybody know what they don't like.
Everyone's living a different life.
And if you find something about a person that you do not like, cut
then
it off.
you move on.
But sometimes
that is a part
you don't
of
find
dating.
that in the beginning.
No, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine.
But then you got attachments.
But don't do this. Don't do this fucking around shit on somebody. And then, like you say, you gotta fight for survival.
Completely separate.
And then you choose. And then you
That's completely
change
separate.
yourself to adjust to this so-called game.
That's separate. Those are two separate avenues.
No, hear me out. I
get what you're saying, Rob.
What's the point of adjusting to this so-called game to be the same motherfucker that hurt you?
No, the adjusting is you're still hurt. You're
Thank
not
you.
ready to get into a relationship.
Thank you.
But
you going around and fucking
hold on,
around.
hear me out. Hear me
Hold on,
out.
time out.
Motherfuckers are still single.
But they still going around having situationships and friends with benefits.
That's because they're
Single.
not healed yet, and they do not know what they
They still
want.
single. Ooh, the reflex.
Good catch. Your person. There you go, mama. You leaving?
Person trying to
I'll
go
fix
with her.
I gotta go. I gotta pick people up. And
Oh, you ain't say nothing. You just got up, knocked the camera down, and
I
then.
mouthed it to John.
She didn't want to interrupt.
But no, I don't think that's stupid to stoop down to somebody else's level.
No, which is fine, but you
stoop
can't.
down to the person that hurts
Rob,
your level. I think
It's
that's
not,
dumb.
it's
Rob,
not saying you're doing this to hurt other people.
No, I'm not saying that
Exactly.
you're
You doing it
hurt
to
other people,
protect
'cause you're doing it
yourself.
to protect-
Exactly.
But you should still do what's right. For me, how I see the world, everybody should be a good person, regardless of what the fuck happened to you.
But
I get you.
But if you don't look at that person as a bad person for doing what they did, you're looking at them for setting the boundaries and what they have. That you do what you have to do to adjust.
And that's not something that you agree with, you move on.
Courtship
Which is
more.
fine, but you have to
courtship
also
and dating are
consideration.
different.
Hold on,
And that's-
you have to also
Courting and
consider.
dating is the same thing.
No,
Right?
it
The
is
person says
not.
dating.
No, it is
I'm
not.
saying to how everybody else look at. How would she just say?
I
She
guess.
said that
Dating-
to marry is more courtship than
No.
dating.
Before
Thank
that.
you.
Before that.
She said courting and dating are different.
No.
Courtship
Yes.
and dating are
Before
different.
that.
They're not.
What was the comment before that?
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Oh shit.
Going off of that comment before that, dating to see if you like somebody, that's courting, right?
People are dating.
Yes, that's what
while
courting
looking
is.
for
But
love,
exclusively
commitment
dating
type of
somebody
love.
is
That's what
completely
you should
different.
be doing. You should be exclusively dating somebody.
When you get to know that is the person you want to go to a relationship with.
No.
Yes.
You do this by one case. You don't do this by one and
That is
two,
not what
three
dating
different
is.
people.
No, that's not what
that's-
and that's not what we're saying either.
No.
I get what you're saying, bro. We're not saying you have become the person who's wronged you.
No.
You've been wronged. You're hurt.
And so you learn
Hold
how
on, let
to
me cook.
adjust
I
and
got
move.
you. You're hurt, right? You just say you've been in a relationship 2 years with somebody. They did you wrong. You're hurt. You know what I'm saying? You got time to heal, but you still horny. You still want,
Exactly.
even if you're not horny, you still want human interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody becomes attracted to you and wants to go there with you, but you can't, and you let them know, this is the thing,
You got your brushes and shit.
right? You got to let them know. So whenever you
Saying.
whenever you let them know, it's like that's the conversation. Face ass.
I'm mad because it's just me in a room now. This is some bullshit.
Yeah.
It was never a triangle.
Here's the thing, bro. Come on. It's not you becoming the cheater.
Support me.
It's you
Are
protecting yourself and making sure you're not hurting other people.
We gotta have an angle.
Because if you start becoming the cheater, then you become what you don't like. That's counterproductive. But
regardless
I got
of what
you.
y'all saying, this is what people are doing. They're becoming the people that they.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about what the situation she's talking about.
Wait. No, I know exactly where you're going at. I became the person that hurt me.
Why?
And I understand because I did not know any better. And that's the part that
she's
you
still
have
young.
to. Exactly.
Just,
at that point in time, I was. Hold on.
You engaged.
Listen to me. I was only 15, maybe at that point. So I did not know any better. I was raised in a community where dating or whatever, you weren't explained it. You were just told this is not something that happened. Exactly. So when I got into that and I got further into something that I did not know the depth, and because this is a correlation to how this thing can go, and that's the corner I got trapped in. That is the language I learned. It wasn't because I was turning into whoever hurt me. It was I was adjusting to this corner that I was in. You catch what I'm saying?
No, it sounds like you turned into a variation of what hurt you.
It can be that, but that wasn't what my intentions were. It was understanding the attachment that I had and adjusting to it so I can keep it.
Regardless of the intentions of what you did,
Honey bun, I know that. What I'm saying to you is, in those situations, when there is a lack of knowledge, a lack of self, and a lack of understanding, grace should be granted. Because for me and myself, me now, I'm not going to do that. I'm not just going to turn into somebody that hurt me because I understand the consequences that it may have for me and it may have for other people. But at that point in time, I was not aware of that.
Yeah, people got to learn that.
Exactly. That is a lesson.
Is that the way people learn it is by going through more situations where...
And not everybody is upfront with that.
Where grace isn't present.
I want people to catch up to me.
Which is fine. And at this age and this point, I feel like I might have low-key have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, not everybody is going to agree with everything you agree with. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why we have transparent conversations.
I dated somebody, they cheated on me. Sheesh. What the fuck ever.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not about to do what
you're not going to turn around and do the same thing. You're going to move on because you are solid in who you were.
Yeah.
I was
Be who you are no matter what happened to you.
Time out. You cannot expect people to know who they are if they have never learned it.
Especially if they 15.
Thank you.
But everybody know what being a good person is.
No, let me give you a second. Hold on, give me a second.
So that's the thing. That's the problem. Everyone expects people to.
You expect people to.
That's why you got crime.
But at the same time, being the good person can also cause alienation.
So
to you right now, that is a so. You have to remember, this is your emotions towards the situation. This is not what happens to everybody. And for me, eventually I got to that point. But at that point in time, I was trying to find myself. I just went through something very, very, very traumatic. And I just wanted to feel loved and accompanied by. And if that was the rules and guidelines I had to follow to feel that, then I was going to do that. And then sad to say, because of the type of consequences it caused for myself, it caused me to be less aware or active in regards to those situations. That's just how things went. And so I understand the whole coalition a little bit better because I've had to because I've had to actively participate in it because that's what my surroundings were at the time. So did I eventually learn my lesson? Yes, but that time frame is not the same for everybody.
My thing is,
so here's the thing. I want to. We've been going out for a while. I want to start closing out. Yeah. But here's the thing about that. Once you start learning, there are people who are in the wake of your learning that you've damaged on the way to your learning.
Why does it take you so long to learn?
Because sometimes, so like for me, I would lead with, I don't want any type of emotional responsibility to you. No, it's not.
You know you don't like this and it happened to you. Why would you do it to somebody?
It's not that I don't. It's not that I know that I didn't like it.
You know because you was heartbroken.
Yes. Now I know that I was.
You knew it then.
Time out. Just listen to me, Rob.
Okay.
Just listen to me.
Okay.
Because I'm a totally different person now. You know what I'm saying? I've learned my lesson. But at that point in time, I wanted attention, I wanted time, and I wanted to feel loved. So if that's what I needed to do to feel that way, then that's what I was going to adjust to. I didn't know any better. I knew how to adjust to my situations to get what I needed and to follow through because that was what made me comfortable. And if what I needed to do was to kind of, all right, numb myself out a little bit, it's not too hard. I'm still sweet to whoever I need to be. But for me to be attached to you because you make me feel this way, I'm willing to sacrifice that part of myself. I was not aware that that's what I was doing until I've learned past that point. And you have to grant grace to people that don't have that, because whatever foundation it is that you had that gave you the knowledge to be where you need to be at, everybody is not granted that.
How I like to look at it, I don't think, like my parents, I don't think they gave me the foundation of that. I think me looking at the world and seeing bullshit made me realize that I don't want to do bullshit.
Which is fine, but I think
if you're not cognizant enough to realize bullshit when you see bullshit,
who can you blame?
You've got to. The thing is, bro. You can't judge people for when they got hurt and how.
No, and how they react.
I'm not judging you for when you got hurt.
It's just a lack of.
I'm judging you for being something
that possibly have hurt something else.
Yeah, I'm judging you for being something that hurts.
But see, that's the thing, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Whenever you're immature and you get hurt, I can't expect you to be Confucius.
No.
If you're 12, 13, 14, whatever, before you even 18, you get hurt, you either on some fuck these bitches or fuck these niggas. I can't judge you. Like, I won't say I can't judge you. I have to give you grace for going through that. You were young. You weren't 32 out here difference between on the bullshit. You was a young kid. You didn't get the game. None of that shit. Like you said, our parents didn't tell us like, all right, when in the first week when you dating somebody, you do this. In the second week, you do this.
Even when
you should learn off of the first time or seeing it somewhere.
Right. And so
I'm wise enough to hear, Jav, how old are you?
A million.
He's 44.
Yeah.
You got time on you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You tell me some bullshit.
Yo, I've known you for a very long time.
A very long time. We met. You were in your 20s.
Well, I ain't even gonna.
Yes.
Boy,
I'm not even gonna just say you, Josh.
Yeah, no, for
I
sure.
would say you, Bogus, and I would say you, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all tell me some bullshit that happened to y'all, and I see it, and I can recognize it, I'm gonna get away from it.
But see, that's the thing, though.
Why would I stay and try to have my own experience and figure out what the fuck is going on?
You had the ability. Hold on.
From when I heard y'all say it, I'm looking like, I don't want to do bullshit.
You had the ability to see, to learn from. For me, for example, I was the first of a lot.
You didn't watch
so
it.
I did not have.
You didn't.
I did not have that example to live by. I had to become the example.
I'm sure
so
you've
I
seen
had.
it.
No, I didn't. I promise to God
That's not
I did
a guarantee, bro.
No.
I promise. Listen.
Look.
Rob,
listen,
I can promise to you.
Listen.
So
the way that I learned from music, I learned from TV, I learned from other people's experience. I learned from everywhere.
So do you want to know? I'm gonna give you a little bit of my background. My grandfather is a pastor, so that makes my mother a PK. So therefore, a lot of the shit that I've learned, now you understand? Thank you. Listen, so a lot of the stuff I learned was rooted in whatever the Christian aspect of, and so that is already a rosy glass ass perspective. And so when the roses got taken off, it wasn't taken off gradually, my nigga. It was taken off point blank, period. Like, snatch this hoe off. Niggas just simply ain't shit. Being all holier than thou and did not protect me from that. So the first thing that my mind is going to is, how can I protect self? I do like having the attachment to this person, but this is not I'm not in a position to where I know my self-worth, my self-love. I'm not at that position to where I can drop that and be like, it's just not worth it. This is what gives me my validation. It's realizing when people are in that point where they don't have the grace of what that overarching thing is to find solidity in themselves or solidity in their examples, it's understanding that not everybody has that. And me personally, I didn't. Because like for my mom, and nothing against her, I love her down, but she has gone through relationships or whatever, and eventually she might have left, but she dealt with bullshit. And so for me, that's what I consumed.
So like seeing that you not like
at that point in time.
So
at that point in time, no.
If I may interject here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, and I'm gonna just say it like this: everybody is different.
Yes.
we are literally born at different times in different places to different people. So that alone
is enough.
Validate the fact that we live different experiences. Right? So which would also speak to the point that we probably process differently as well.
Amen.
That being said, sometimes it does
longer.
take people like the things that you pick up immediately. Like if you played football or anything, there was that one kid that could run through the drills after seeing them once. Do. He got it. Yeah. It took somebody else a while.
16
Even
tries.
me,
Everybody.
bro. Listen, I was on step or dance, whatever. Like I'd be the last person to learn the dance step. We've done this step 10 times in 15 different rehearsals. But then we got on stage. I was the best person.
Amen.
On stage.
Exactly.
But the difference is
my learning process was different.
It takes a different step. It takes a different moment.
That's what annoyed me though.
But that's the thing. Your passion behind it is beautiful.
You have to. So this is one of those moments I'm going to tell you like this. You have to be empathetic.
Yep.
And in your empathy, you have to realize she is not you.
Nope.
Nor no one else. Yeah. So the fact that she's learning it, you have to be thankful and say, you know what? I'm glad you finally got there, or you're getting there, because there's so many people that never have. Even from my own perspective, it's taken a long time to learn shit that I thought I knew, or things that I wish I would have learned earlier or whatever. I'm still learning today. At the end of it all, you also have to remember this. There's a sense of narcissism in most of us. Mm-hmm. And whether we like to admit it or not, there's this sense of arrogance. And so like even if she saw it happen, there was something in her head saying, couldn't be me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How many people you know said, it won't be me, it can't be me, until it is you. And then you're like,
damn, I should have saw that coming.
You know what I'm saying? And you did, and you just they wouldn't dare. And I was in that space.
And to shorten Josh's point, everyone's not in honors classes.
No,
but that don't mean they not smart.
You right. No. What,
you know, it just take them a little longer than little Johnny. Who?
Why sometimes I can't be empathetic to certain things is because when shit happened to people, they realize like, man, that was fucked up. They shouldn't have never did that to me, or they cry about it, and then they continue to let it happen to them.
Okay, I got a couple questions. I got a couple statements. We're gonna get up out of here because we got to get ready for this show. Yeah. So yes, it didn't protect you because they didn't teach you courting. And just let you go out into the world, which isn't a part of the scriptures. We're going in the Bible. No offense, not everyone has relationship structure. Yo, this has been just talking about, you guys were talking about the way relationships go, and they were like, not everybody has relationship structure. Oh, yeah, so that
I definitely
like you're a rare, you're rare, bro. You're engaged young at the end of the day. Like,
how old are you now?
26.
Man,
right?
I've been wanting that for like 6 years.
And that's the thing. It's not like
worse.
people ain't out here looking.
It gets worse,
you gotta find. You found your person. So it's easy to be. And I'm not saying you're being arrogant or anything like. You might have a touch, but
a touch of it. Yeah,
it's easy. Sure. It's easy to say like, I did it. Why can't you? But you were in the perfect environment for that to happen. You all were both raised a certain way to where y'all were able to accept each other. And whatever ironing out y'all had to do,
I fully
whatever ironing out y'all had to do, y'all were able to. That's the thing.
That's not
whenever it don't work out, it be like you trying to iron a motherfucking sheet of steel.
Yeah.
You hurting yourself in the process. Shit ain't working. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're fortunate, and I applaud you for real. I wish it was that easy.
That you hadn't had
Everyone would want to be like,
it's not that
boom,
easy.
boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want. But niggas get hurt. Other people not in the same place we in. Even if you really feel that way about them, they might not. And it's humanity, bro. Yeah. Everyone's not.
It's the thing that everybody got the choice and the chance to see. Like, once some bullshit happened to them, because it's like niggas growing up, you might get your heart broke or some bullshit might happen to you.
You come from a place of logic, and it's amazing. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to say this. Since we've been here, I've noticed
if that means anything to you. He's a Libra. I just want to say that.
But like, since we've been sitting here, like I've listened to you, and you are definitively from a place of
logic. Yeah.
Just mostly black and white, right?
What makes sense.
And so it is or it isn't. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is,
there's gray everywhere.
The world is full of so much gray. Life is full of gray.
Shit's illogical out here.
Unless you can absolutely stick to absolutes, and that is very, very, very hard for most people.
It's difficult.
So once you understand that, you have that understanding.
Hey yo, we gonna keep talking all day. I gotta get ready for the show. Yo, man, it's been Clicked Up the Podcast. Yo, we've been having a bunch of fun, man. Yo, you see how we get down, man. Especially Corduroy Rob, you need to be back. Yeah, you need to be back in the building more often.
We miss you, nigga. Damn.
Man,
what you got going on, fam?
Work.
Fuck you got going on?
Nigga, man.
I understand you might be tired, my nigga, but sacrifice a little love for the fam. You can leave early.
Nigga, last Thursday, niggas did
he already told you how you feel about
bullshit with this pipe. Straight bullshit with this pipe.
Though,
that shit
okay, but let us be your relief, my nigga. You feel me? Like, let us be your comedic relief, a little stress reliever, talk your shit.
I can't when a nigga back early.
So, for sure. Hey, yo, man, this has been Clicked Up the
Podcast. Ain't comfortable. What you need?
It's been all love. Yo, Corduroy Brown's been in the building. Your boy, King Bogus, the Monarch, has been in the building. Kel Denise has been in the building. Thank you, Josh Davis, for being in the Mickey Ficky building. I am Josh English. This has been Clicked Up the Podcast.
Thank you, KD, for being in this bitch too, since I was forgetting.
Appreciate you,
I said KD. I did. Yeah.
Appreciate you, KD.
Yeah, man, we in the building, man. This is Clicked Up the Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, man. Tell your friends all about us, man. And if you want to, man, drop in on us, man. If you want to be a part of the podcast, show us some love, man. Talk to us, man. We out these like 5,000 piece.
Where you going?
Oh, by the way, we also have this show tonight. If you want to come out to the Sentient Being, we are doing Spitfire Saturdays. Comeback event. We are back in the building, man. It's going to be amazing at the Sentient Being right on Gwinnett Street, man. We are doing the thing, man. It is going to be amazing, man.
At 7 p.m. tonight,
at 7 p.m.
Pull
tonight,
up and
man.
come through.
Pull up and come through. We're going to have a ball, man. Bring your poetry. Bring your skill set, man. We want to see it all. We're going to have the dopest, warmest thing. And you know how Spitfire do. It's going to be